Postseason, welcome everyone to this Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation of Orofino High School Baseball. Today, the Maniac squad, under the watchful eyes of second-year head coach Scotty Tonnevold, sets their sights on another championship banner to hang proudly at Orofino High. Today's opponent is another top-quality Idaho 2A classification baseball team, and the Maniacs are excited about getting the contest underway. And now to the field we go with our broadcast team.
Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. Live from Halliwell Park in Pocatello, I'm CJ Thompson as we move on to day 2 of the 2A state tournament. And we have Game 7 coming up here in just about 20 minutes. It will start at 3:30 Mountain Time, of course. Back home, that is 2:30 for everyone else, but Game 7 of the tournament, and it is the Orofino Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans as the semifinal game. Winner of this ball game goes straight to the state championship and has their state title hopes staying alive, while the other can, I believe, finish third place at best. So not all the marbles technically on the line here today, but definitely quite a few of those marbles. Of course, the big day is coming up tomorrow for the state championship, and the Central Idaho League having more success yesterday. We'll talk about that a little bit more later in the pregame show, but the Orofino Maniacs come into the ballgame 23-2 overall. It's been a storybook season led by skipper Scotty Tonnevold, and their opponents, the Wendell Trojans, 18-5-1, led by Coach Patrick Ryan. And they did something that not many teams have been able to do in the recent past, and they upset the Nampa Christian Trojans on day 1 of the tournament, 5-1 to advance to the state semifinal here against Orofino. Orofino had a tough one yesterday as first jumped out to a 5-1 lead, scoring 3 runs in the first inning, but Orofino stayed in it, had a big third inning, piled up 5 runs into that inning, and were able to hold off the first Cougars attack 7-6. Once again, we are about 18 minutes away from first pitch here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Some long toss in the outfield for the Orofino Maniacs, and the Trojans have gathered in the dugout. It is a pretty windy day here in Pocatello, which I'm pretty sure is just a regular day in Pocatello. Always windy in South Idaho. You gotta tape everything down if you want things to not run away from you, which is what I am working on doing here. It is time to take our first pregame break, but keep it right here. We have Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores coming up after this.
It happens every May, postseason high school baseball and softball. And every year, the Orofino Maniacs are always right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of Orofino High School athletics and hopes you'll get out and watch the next game. Orofino will be fighting for the Idaho Class A state title, and with you cheering in the stands, the Maniacs will be winners. Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils backing OHS Athletics.
Orofino Police Department encourages all Maniac faithful to come to the Orofino Elementary School for the Idaho State 2A Softball Championship, or to travel safely while on the road to watch the boys in Pocatello. Maniac Baseball and Softball take on the toughest teams in hopes of hanging another championship banner at OHS. Orofino Police Department knows that raising great kids in our schools and athletic programs means great kids live and work in our community. Show your support any way you can to help them grow into super citizens. Orofino Police Department says be there for our kids, and go Maniacs.
Good luck, teams playing postseason 2A girls and boys softball and baseball championships from your friends at Simmons Sanitation. All our area teams like Orofino have put so much into this season, and Robert Simmons and crew wish them the best of luck. All our area high schools know about teamwork and the importance of playing as a cohesive unit. That's why Simmons Sanitation is proud to back all our kids while they eye a state championship. Good luck, teams, from Simmons Sanitation.
At Riverside Physical Therapy, we're proud to say we're Maniac and community backers. Visit us on Highway 12 Orofino for a free screening on those aches and pains you wake up every morning with. There's no need to suffer from stiff knees, aching back, or sore shoulders and neck. Call Riverside Physical Therapy and make an appointment for a free examination and a plan to get back to your old self. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Riverside Physical Therapy, here for you.
Welcome back once again. Time now for Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. If you're questioning the extent of an ache, pain, or injury, call or stop by Riverside Physical Therapy today. In the Idaho Class 4A state tournament in Caldwell, Moscow is taking on Blackfoot at 3 o'clock, and we have a couple of Central Idaho League teams in action today, both still alive with their state title hopes. Of course, Orofino taking on Wendell here in about 15 minutes, and the Maniacs' biggest rival, the Grangeville Bulldogs, who also had quite the season. They won last night, and they have a Chalice Mackey. In the Class 1A state tournament in Boise, the state championship game will be the Kendrick Tigers and Potlatch. And also at the 1A state tournament in Boise, the third place game will be the Clearwater Valley Rams and the Troy Trojans. In Idaho High School softball in the 4A state tournament in Coeur d'Alene, Moscow and Blackfoot will be going at it. In the 2A state tournament in Orofino, which we have live coverage of, Jeff Jones is on the call. It'll be Grangeville and North Fremont, and Orofino and Cole Valley Christian. In the Class 1A state tournament in Genesee, CV and Kendrick will be doing battle, and Genesee will face the winner of Kendrick and Clearwater Valley. In high school tennis, the Idaho Class 5A state tournament is in Boise. Lewiston and Moscow are at that. In track and field, the Idaho Class 5A state meets is at Mountain View High School in Boise. Lewiston and Moscow are at that. And also the Idaho Class 1A, 2A, and 3A state meets for track and field is all day in Middleton. In baseball scores yesterday from the 1A state tournament at Capitol High School in Boise, Potlatch ended Troy's hopes at a three-peat, downing the Trojans 4-3 in the semifinals. And Kendrick clobbered CV 11-1, also advanced to the championship. Sorry, the wind here is definitely going pretty hard. Kendrick clobbered CV 11-1 to also advance to the state championship. The Moscow Bears on an 11-game streak blanked Minico 6-0 to advance to the semifinals. And of course, in a 2A action, Orofino snuck by first 7-6. Their Central Idaho League rival Grangeville Bulldogs beat the defending state champs, the Malad. I apologize, I mixed that up yesterday for baseball. The Malad Dragons, Grangeville beat the Malad Dragons 8-7 to advance to the semis. In softball, the Orofino Lady Maniacs upset the 3-seed North Fremont Huskies 11-1, and Grangeville fell to Cole Valley 9-1. Lady Bears of Moscow lost to Bishop Kelly 5-4. In Seattle Mariner baseball, the 24-20 Seattle Mariners open a 3-game series on the road against the Baltimore Orioles at Oriole Park at Camden Yards today, and will be on the air next Sunday for Game 3. Tune in for pregame at 10:20 in the morning, first pitch at 11:35. All the play-by-play action with Rick Riz right here on AM 13 KLER. And that is schedules and scores. Our coverage of the Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans in the 2A state semifinals returns after this.
Plans on building a new home, garage, or adding on to your current business? Call on a name you've come to trust, Barlow Quality Trust. Call Barlow Quality Trust for a free estimate at 435-4348. For commercial, residential, and farm buildings, build them to last with the help of Barlow Quality Trust. Engineered and TPI inspected, Barlow Quality Trust Incorporated. We offer free delivery within a 100-mile radius of Orofino, as well as competitive rates on our boom service. Barlow Quality Trust, backing high school athletics.
Every spring it arrives, Idaho postseason high school baseball, softball, track and field, golf, and tennis. Debco Crushing is a proud sponsor of Maniac Athletics and wish boys and girls all the best as they wrap up their high school sports for the year. Orofino will compete against the best teams in Idaho 2A Division. Debco Crushing is also a fan of the cheer and dance squads who have worked tirelessly over this year. Debco Crushing, proud to back Orofino High School Athletics and hope to see you in the stands cheering on all our kids.
Proud to support Orofino High School athletics are your friends at Sunset Mart on Michigan Avenue, Orofino. While listening to the Maniacs, swing by for a winning combo. Grab refreshing soda fountain drinks and mouth-watering cheeseburgers from our deli. Fuel up for the game or celebrate a Maniac victory with us. Sunset Mart, your go-to spot for convenience and community spirit. Visit us today. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your Orofino High sports backers, Sunset Mart.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
And we welcome you back here once again to Day 2 of the 2A state tournament here from Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Coming up, we have a Game 7 of the tournament. This is the Orofino Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans. The Trojans at 18-5-1 overall from the Canyon Conference in District 4. They're the top seed out of District 4. They are led by Coach Patrick Ryan. And as we take a little look at their schedule here throughout the season, I know that they have played a couple of teams that Orofino has seen. They played Marsing on March 28th, beat Marsing 9-3. That was at Wendell. During the regular season, they beat Malad 11-8, lost to Nampa Christian in the Glen Ferry Woodbat tournament 3-0, but they got their revenge here yesterday as they ousted them in the first round, or at least made it so that they no longer had state championship hopes. And I do know that they matched up with Grangeville at some point during the year, and they lost 12-2 also at the Glen Ferry Woodbat tournament. All of their opponents at the Glen Ferry Woodbat tournament actually here at the state tournament, so it was quite a stacked tournament. As Coach Ryan and Coach Tonavold meet our umpiring crew at home plate, it is time to take another pregame break. Keep it right here. We'll take a look at the schedule for Orofino, as well as starting lineups and more on the rest of the pregame show after this.
Now is a great time to start enjoying your home's view when you finish your dream outdoor living space with beautiful railing options. Hi, this is Harold from your Best Built Builders Supply. Easy to install and maintain, Regal Ideas and Fortress Building Products are just two of the brands that offer a style you'll find just right for your home. Choose from steel, aluminum, cable, glass, or any combination to complete your look. Best Built Builder Supply. See us today at our Highway 12 Orofino location.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Nothing quite says family happiness like the deliciousness of a piping hot pizza or flatbread from the Pizza Factory. On Michigan Avenue, Orofino, the Pizza Factory has 4 new mouth-watering flatbreads. Pesto, artichoke, and tomato flatbreads, also available with buffalo chicken or tomato bacon and olive oil. For a limited time only, come in today and try the new flatbreads.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic Pierce, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the field of play, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well, taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families. Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
And welcome back once again, Halliwell Park in Pocatello. I'm CJ Thompson here on day 2 of the 2A state baseball tournament. And Game 7, the Orofino Maniacs out of District 1-2 and the Wendell Trojans out of District 4. Both teams, of course, with victories yesterday to advance on to the semifinal round. They're currently announcing each of the rosters. Yesterday, Nampa Christian fell to Wendell in the opening round 5-1. Orofino in Game 2 beat First 7-6. Then it was Chalice Mackey over Cole Valley 11-5. And then finally Grangeville beat Malad 8-7. This morning, Nampa Christian clobbered First in 5 innings 11-1. And Cole Valley down to Malad 13-2 in 5. It's time to take our final pregame break. Keep it right here. Starting lineups and more coming up after this.
Yard care is made easy when you pick up the power of a steel blower, grass trimmer, or chainsaw from Olive's Auto Parts. Take a look today at the full line of steel trimmers, including the new battery-operated Steel FSA 80R. Lightweight, yet packs a punch with the same string and head as the steel gas-operated trimmers, now $349.99. Complete with battery and charger, the Steel FSA 80R is available today at Olive's Auto Parts, Michigan Avenue, Orofino.
When electrical problems occur at your home or business, it's best left to a professional to assure your safety. Call on the knowledgeable and experienced team of Innovative Electric Services. In Orofino, Innovative Electric can give you a free estimate with competitive pricing to do everything from service calls to new construction. Serving Orofino and all the surrounding areas with honest and timely work, call Innovative Electric at 476-3321. Backing the Maniacs all throughout the postseason, Innovative Electric Services, Orofino.
If you were to look up Finke logging in the dictionary, you'd find a definition of hard-working men and women dedicated to making our forests multi-use, healthy, and sustainable. Finke logging, proud backers of everything Orofino, including the baseball and softball teams participating in postseason play. Finke Logging is proud of all of our kids and their tremendous efforts they put forward in the classroom and on the ball field. Good luck, Maniacs. Bring home the hardware. We're all rooting for you from Finke Logging Orofino.
Calling all Orofino Maniac alumni, it's postseason baseball and softball and time to show your support. Debco Construction is proud to back the blue and white Maniac teams and thanks them for all their hard work battling their way into postseason play. The most trusted commercial general contractors in the Pacific Northwest, Debco Construction is committed to improving the transportation and utility infrastructure throughout the Pacific Northwest. Join us as we cheer on the Maniacs to baseball and softball glory, Orofino.
And there's the throw down to second as we get ready for first pitch here in Game 7 of the tournament. The Orofino Maniacs out on the field. They're the home team on the scoreboard. Let's take a look at the batting order for the Wendell Trojans. In the leadoff spot, Alex Herai, he's at shortstop. Jackson Maddox will follow in the 2 spots. He's in center field. Pitcher Cooper Jones will hit third, followed in the cleanup spot by Julian Ponce. He is at third base. Hitting fifth, Lucas McRoberts. He's behind the dish. Right fielder Wyatt Oden will hit sixth. And here's Silas Nerano for the first pitch. Winds and fires, and he hits Alex Herai. So Herai will head on down to first. Maniacs did struggle with that yesterday, too, as they hit 4 batters. Gunnar Jones will kick off the bottom third of the order. He's over in left field, followed by Deegan Prince, the second baseman, hitting 8th. Designated hitter Zeph Fuqua will hit 9th, and then defensively at first, but not in the order, Jaden Connell. Move over to first base, gets Herai back to the bag. Silas Nerano on the mound for the Maniacs, tossing to his battery mate Gavin Christopherson. Quentin Nerano at third, Jager Tonvold in the hot hole at short, Bodie Howell at second. Dash Barlow is at first, and that pitch riding up inside as Wendell looked to play a little small ball, showing bunt but pulling it back was Maddox. Loudon Cochran is over in left field, Aiden Olive in center, and Landon Hudson in right. 1-0 the counts to Jackson Maddox. Working from the stretch, Durano. Durano sets in to deliver. That pitch is up high. Count goes to 2-0. Silas yet to throw a strike to this point. Now the 2-0 pitch. That's right up high in sights as well, 3-0. Silas struggling with his location here early. Narano was behind the dish yesterday, just a B move over to first base. Trying to keep Hirai close for the double play ball, or if he decides to take off, here's the 3-0 pitch, taken all the way. Gets it in there for a strike on the inside edge. Count goes to 3-1. Hitters count here for Jackson Maddox. Orofino fell behind early, 3-0 against Firth. They would like to not repeat that as Maddox fouls this one off. Full count. Maddox rocking the long blonde locks. Wendell with kind of a tan gold uniform with a black stripe running down the leg. Orofino with their Maniac blues. Here's the 3-1 pitch, swing and a fly ball center field. Aiden Olive is there to make the catch, and there's one away. Bit of a line drive. Silas can take a big breath. He's got that first out of the way.
Bat number 5, Cooper Jones.
Here comes Cooper Jones, the pitcher. The starting pitcher on the other side for the Trojans. Another good-sized right-hander. Probably right around 6 foot. Another move over to first base. Hirai dives back. Julian Ponce is over on deck. Silas's battery mate Gavin Christofferson, who's behind the dish, they kind of just switched it up today. Little flip as Gavin was on mound. Silas was behind the dish. Now another move over to first base. Really paying close attention to Hirai. And the pitch to Cooper Jones, a line drive to left field. Didn't have to play it on the hop. It's Loudon Cochran. And it gets behind Loudon. And rounding third, coming home is Hirai. The throw in goes between the wickets of Narano. Now here's the throw to third base. The sweeping tag did not get Cooper Jones. Cooper Jones with a single. And then he advanced on the error. I looked down. I did not see what happened out there in left field. How it got behind Cochran just seemed to be a routine play on a hop. He's clearly not happy with himself out there, but early 1-0 advantage for the Wendell Trojans. And another run knocking on the door just 90 feet away. And Cooper Jones, here is Julian Ponce. I apologize about the winds. Here's the first pitch, curveball inside. 1-0. Doing my best to block that wind, but not a great matchup against nature. Here's the set, then the 1-0 pitch. In on the hands, popped up and out of play. A ball and a strike to Ponce. Once again, Cooper Jones standing over at third base. Already a run across for the Trojans. 1-0 lead early. Big breath. Narano sets and fires. Another one in on the hands. Fouled off. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Seems as though when Silas is missing, he's been missing inside. Checks on the runner over at third. Here comes the 1-2 to Ponce, a curveball, and he leaned into that one, but it hit him, got him on the elbow. And once again, Orofino has hit multiple batters in the early going.
Strike team, Lucas McRudder.
Definitely a smart play if you can get an easy base that way. Gavin Going to step out in front of home plate and show signs of defense. As here comes Lucas McRoberts, the starting catcher for the Wendell Trojans. Runners on the corners, Ponce at first, Jones at third, 1-0 Trojans, just one away, and a fake throw to third, now fires to first. It's off the glove of Dash Barlow, and sliding and then hopping back up and heading to third goes Julian Ponce. Jones will score, and it is 2-0 Trojans, and once again, Orofino struggling defensively in the early going. It's kind of been a theme throughout the season. So now 2-0 advantage for the Trojans, and another runner now at third. And if Dash had been able to haul that in, they would have had an easy out at second base. Here's McRoberts. That pitch right in front of the eyes of McRoberts, 1-0. Rests that bat on his right shoulder. Now here's the set and the pitch, and he hit him in the back of the helmet, which is going to put McRoberts over at first base. And here comes Orofino coach out to the mound to exchange words. That is Alex heading out to have a few words with Silas Narano. A look once again at the bracket from yesterday. Wendell to advance to the semis. They took down the juggernaut that is Nampa Christian 5-1. Orofino was able to get by first by 1 run, 7-6. Then it was Chalice Mackey and Cole Valley matching up in Game 3. Chalice Mackey had a relatively easy go of that, winning 11-5. In the nightcap was a close one. Grangeville edging out Malad 8-7. Had a couple of games already today. Nampa Christian clobbered Firth 11-1 in 5 innings, and it was Cole Valley winning 13-2 over Malad, last year's state champion, already out of the tournament. That will put Cole Valley and Nampa Christian in that consolation game. So now runners on the corners once again for Wyatt Oden, starting right fielder for the Trojans. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. Standing at first base is McRoberts, Julian Ponce at third. Both of them hit by pitch. Orofino struggled with that yesterday. They hit 4 batsmen. A good lead over at first base for McRoberts. He's held on by Barlow. Showing bunt is Oden. And Narano will step off. Have it a pause as the fielding umpire heads back to his position. And the wind is going pretty good here today at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Players are losing hats. Papers are going everywhere. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and the bunt laid down, fouled off. Actually, it was a swinging bunt strike, 0-2. I'm trying to hang on to all my papers here as well. Wyatt Oden with an 0-2 count against him. Here's the waste pitch from Narano. Reaches out, sends a ground ball to first. Barlow going home, and they have the runner in the rundown. Now the throw to third, and he is safe on the way back. Everyone is safe. And I'm not sure why Christopherson did not throw. He was pump faking to third, and he let Ponce get nearly all the way back before he fired to third. But everyone is safe, and it's bases loaded for the Trojans. Oden reaching on the fielder's choice. Oden at first, McRoberts at second, Ponce at third. Just one away for Gunnar Jones. Starting left fielder for the Trojans. Runners take their leads. Narano working from the stretch. Narano sets and delivers the first pitch. A curveball stays up. 1-0. Maniacs having issues in the early going in both of these ball games. Silas trying to stem the bleeding here. As the 1-0 pitch stays up as well, there's nowhere to put Jones. Count goes to 2-0 to Gunnar Jones. Lays that bat in front of his right shoulder. Here's the pitch, going for a strike at the knees. 2 balls and a strike, took a little off his fastball there. Maybe a bit of a change. 2-1 the count. Here's the offering, swinging a pop-up over foul territory, right side. Dash Barlow giving chase, and coming out of nowhere, Bodie Howell makes the catch. And there's 2 away. All the runners will stay put. Looked as though Barlow had lost it, so Howell covering quite a good distance, making the catch, foul territory on the first base side. Now Silas, with the bases loaded, needs to pick up one more out to get his team to the plate. Already trailing 2-0. Here's Deegan Prince. First pitch is up high and a little inside. 1-0. Once again, bases loaded. Runners take their leads 2 away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A fastball away. Gets behind Christopherson. Everybody will move up. Run will score from third as Ponce steps across home. And Orofino once again falling behind 3-0 in the first inning. McRoberts to third. Oden to second. Count at 1-0 to Prince. Silas on the mound, normally the backstop. He was the Central Idaho League MVP as a catcher last year. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Slider misses. Count goes to 3-0. First base is open, but Morano loses his hat. Orofino at 23-2 on the year, 18-5-1 for the Trojans. And the pitch in there for a strike from Narano. Just below the letters on the outer part of the plate. Runners at second and third, 2 down. 3-0 Wendell. Prince waves that bat over his right shoulder, and there goes Narano's hat once again. I think we're going to have trouble with that all game long, as the wind has no mercy in Pocatello. Game 7 on day 2 of the 2A state tournament from Halliwell Park in Pocatello. I'm C.J. Thompson on KLER AM 1300. Here's the 3-1 pitch. It gets a curveball by a swinging Prince. Full count as Narano battles his way back in it. A big breath as Prince steps out. Choking up just a tad on the bat. Here's the set and the payoff pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss struck him out as Silas gets the Maniacs to the plates in their half of the first. But the Wendell Trojans strike first as they pick up 3 runs on a hit. No errors, and they leave 2 aboard, both in scoring position. 3-0 Wendell. We'll take a look at the batting order for the Maniacs in the field for the Trojans after this.
This season, Hanson Garage Orofino is proud to salute the grit and determination of our local high school baseball and softball teams as they step to the plate for the 2A championship. Swing for the fences, Orofino. Whether you're sliding into home or making that game-winning catch, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when it's time for your vehicle to hit a home run, trust Hanson Garage Orofino for top-notch service and unbeatable deals. Hanson Garage, we're more than a dealership, we're a community. Go Maniacs!
When it comes to your health care, getting placed on a long waiting list to see a provider can be frustrating. That's why at Peak Physical Therapy, we recognize that when you're in pain, you want help now. At Peak Physical Therapy, there is no waiting. Priding ourselves on offering same-day, next-day appointments, you can rest assured you'll be seen within 24 hours. If you're in pain and need help, don't wait. Call Peak Physical Therapy. Call today, 476-9365.
And we welcome you back once again to Halliwell Park in a Pocatello Game 7 of the 2A Estates Tournament. As we head to the home half of the first, the Maniacs trail by 3-0 to the Wendell Trojans. A look at the Maniac batting order. Mr. Trusty in the leadoff spot, Aiden Olive. He is in center field. Shortstop, Jager Tonnevold will hit second, followed in the 3 spot by Bodie Howell, the starting second baseman. Dash Barlow again hitting cleanup over at first base, followed by pitcher Silas Nerano in the 5 spot. His brother Quentin right behind him over at third base. Bottom third of the order kicks off with Ethan Gilmore, today's designated hitter. Catcher Gavin Christofferson will hit 8th, followed by Landon Hudson 9th in the order over in right field, and Loudon Cochran in left field defensively, but not in the batting order today. Once again, for the Maniacs, Olive, Tonnevold, Howell, Barlow, Nerano, Gilmore, Christofferson, Hudson, and Cochran. And on the mound, Cooper Jones for the Wendell Trojans, right-handed pitcher, and he's tossing to Lucas McRoberts behind the dish. Julian Pons. He's over at third base. Across the infield, Jaden Connell at first. Alex Hirai in the hot hole at short. Deacon Prince at second. Gunnar Jones in left. Jackson Maddox in center. And Wyatt Oates in right. Here is Aiden Olive to face Cooper Jones. Jones winds and fires the first pitch and paints the inside edge for a called strike. Aiden hitting .416 on the year. Here's the pitch, a fastball, swinging a ground ball, base hit the other way through the right side of the infield. Aiden Olive starting things off right for the Maniacs as a man aboard. Maniacs already with some catching up to do. Nice piece of hitting by Aiden. Just took what he was given, didn't try to do too much with it, laid the bat out there, let it do the work. Just a little dribbler through the right side. Here's Jager Tonnevold hitting .372. Fastball misses. 4-ball, 1-1-0. Jones bringing some heat. Jones will check on the runner. Now will fire over to first. Aiden, fantastic speed at first base. Tonnevold steps back in. Here's the set and pitch, swinging a ground ball right side, diving, laying himself out. Connell got it. The toss to first, not in time. Popped out of the glove of Jones coming to cover. And the Maniacs with a couple of boards. Tonnevold reaching on the error. I'll have to check Game Changer, see how they scored that. As Tonnevold may have been at the bag before that popped out of the glove, but I'm going to call it an error for now. Going to be a receiving error. Here's Bodie Howell. Runners at first and second. First pitch in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch from Jones. Bodie, the hero of the district championship game against Grangeville. Here's a curveball that fell off the table, swing and a miss, and Olive taken off for third base that popped out of the glove of McRoberts. Howell down 0-2 in the count, but the Maniacs with a run knocking on the door just 90 feet away. Now McRoberts giving signs to the defense out in front of home. Tonnevold stayed put over at first base. Now here's the 0-2 pitch as the runner goes. Swinging a base hit up the middle. Maniacs are going to get on the board as Olive scores from third base. Tonnevold to second, and Bodie Howell with an RBI single. Maniacs trail 3-1. Now Maniac cleanup hitter Dash Barlow will step to the plate. Runners at first and second with nobody away. Maniac's no stranger to being down early. Kind of been a theme throughout the year. Here's the pitch to Dash, and in there for a strike, just about the letters. 0-1. Maybe a little below. Maniacs rocking their Maniac blue today. That pitch away from the lefty. A ball and a strike to Dash. The Trojans taking down Juggernaut Nampa Christian yesterday in the first round. Here's the pitch, and that's one a little bit away to the lefty. I am at a different, just a smidge of an odd angle. Here's the 2-1 pitch, comes inside, fouled off. 2-2. Jones sets and fires, swinging a pop-up over and out of play. Down stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes to Barlow. Barlow has to protect with 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch away, 4-3, full counts to the Maniac cleanup hitter. Dash hitting .321 on the season. Now here's the set, the payoff pitch, fastball swinging, a base hit off the glove of a diving Deegan Prince. Rounding third and coming home, here comes Tonnevold, and Barlow sliding in safely at second base with the RBI double as the Maniacs cut the lead to 3-2. Howell to third base on the play. And the Maniacs starting off strong. That is going to draw a mound visit out of Lucas McRoberts. Dash Barlow giving a flex at second base after the double. Actually, I believe it was a single, then he advanced on the throw. We'll have to check and see what the official book says, but gosh, everything is just going flying here. Luckily for the Maniacs, that includes balls off the bat. Still nobody away here in the home half of the first. The game-tying run over at third base. Go-ahead run in scoring position at second for Silas Nerano. First pitch to Silas, a curveball in there for a strike. Q over on deck. Yesterday's Pizza Factory player of the game, the 0-1. Swing and a flare out towards the gap in right center field. This could be trouble. Extra bases for Nerano. 1 run will score. Another right behind is Dash Barlow. Will score. Silas digging for 3. He's in there with a 2 RBI triple. Silas Nerano puts the Maniacs up 4-3 as Orofino continues the trend of falling behind in the first and then coming storming back. All throughout the year, you kind of wondered whether that might get them in trouble at some point, but they've handled it here the first 2 rounds at state so far. Here is Quentin Nerano with another run, just 90 feet away, and he sends a fly ball deep left field. Backing up is Jones. This one extra bases for Q as Silas will score from third, pointing to the crowd, and the Maniacs take a 5-3 lead. An RBI double for Quentin Nerano. And I feel bad for outfielders in this wind, as that has got to be a task. When the ball gets up in the air, it is, you never know with these shifting winds where it's going to go. As the Trojans call in the infield around pitcher Cooper Jones. A mound visit from Coach Ryan as well. And they're going to keep Jones in there. As right now I have that as 4 straight hits for Orofino. Depends on what the call is on that Jager Tonnevold, whether that was a receiving error or whether he had run that out. But Aiden Olive with a single as well. So if that goes in the books as a hit, that would be 6 straight hits to start off the ball game for the Maniacs. And here's Ethan Gilmore with another runner in scoring position. First pitch to Ethan is outside with, I believe, a slider. Now here's the set in the 1-0 pitch. Comes back with a curveball inside. 2-0. Gilmore taps on the dish, waves the bat over his right shoulder. Here's the 2-0 pitch, fastball, and a chopper foul on the third base side. 5-3. Maniacs in the lead. Still nobody away. Here in the home half of the first. Looks like this one might be a shootout. Jones with a check on the runner. Deals to the dish. A curveball in there for a strike. Caught that corner at the top of the zone on the inside. 2-2. Nice placement from Jones. And Gilmore will call for time. Now Gilmore back in. The circle and first and third base lines all turf. But the rest grass and dirt kind of takes a little bit of an adjustment period for players to get used to it. As here's the 2-2 pitch. Reaching out and coming up empty is Gilmore. First strikeout in the books for Cooper Jones. And there's one away. Now here is Gavin Christofferson. He was on the mound yesterday for the Maniacs. And he won Player of the Game from IdahoSports.com. He was definitely in the running from us as well. Here's the pitch, and gets a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. Christofferson, a tall right-hander from up on the hilltop, steps back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one just falling off the table, and he gets Christofferson chasing. Has so much down to it, I wondered if it might be a split finger, but doesn't have the pace of a splitter. That one misses away. 1-2. Either way, a deadly pitch from Cooper Jones. 1-2 pitch, high and tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aiden Olive started things off with a single. Tonnevold reached on an error, then hits from Howell, Barlow, Narano, and Narano. Now here's the pitch, away with a slider. Full count. Five to 3, Orofino in the lead here in the home half of the first. Man at second, one away. Here's the pitch. Payoff pitch is high, and Christofferson draws the walk. First walk issued by Cooper here in the ball game. And that is going to bring Landon Hudson to the plate as the Maniacs will have batted around following Hudson. Runners at first and second, one away. Here's the pitch, fastball high. Shifting winds here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Game 7 of the 2A state tournament. Here's the pitch, and in there for a strike. A ball and a strike to Hudson. Hudson hitting .254 on the year here in the 9th spot. Waves that bat out in front of him. Now turns, sends a grounder to short, moving to his right. Hirai has it, fires to second, and in time, but the turn to first gets away from Connell. And Norano scores from second base. It is 6-3. Maniac. Apologize, it took too much time on that play at second. But Hudson advancing to second. Here's Aiden Olive. Olive already with a hit. Another runner in scoring position. This bounces in, gets away from McRoberts. To third goes Hudson. Sliding in safely. 6 runs across for the Maniacs here in the first. Another one at third with 2 away and Aiden Olive at the plate. Here's the set, and the 1-1 pitch. A curveball fouled off. Over and out of play, 1-2. Ball in 2 strikes. Hudson at third base, 6-3, Orofino. Here's the set and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Hirai has it, fires to first in time as Olive goes down 6-3 for the third out. But the Maniacs do some damage as they pick up 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits, a couple of errors, and they leave one stranded out at third base. 6-3 Orofino. When we come back, it'll be Fuquay, Hirai, and Maddox to the plate for the Trojans after this.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Attention all LPNs, CNAs, and RNs. Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation is now hiring and they want you to join their team. Are you ready to take the next step in your career? Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation offers paid training for those interested in becoming nurse assistants. Yes, you heard it right. They'll invest in your future. And as Orofino High gears up for postseason play, Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation wishes the best of luck to Maniac teams. Let's hit a home run together. Apply today at Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation. Your career starts here.
Bring home the win, Orofino. Sponsoring today's OHS broadcast are your friends at Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance, Best Built Builder Supply, and Olive's Auto Parts. As we head to the top of the second here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Game 7 of the tournament, and the Orofino Maniacs with a 6-3 advantage after 1. Was looking grim for Orofino after giving up the 3 spot in the first, but they went on a run of their own. Here's Fuquay to lead things off. 9-hitter in the order. Wind up in the first pitch from Norano in there for a strike about below the belt. 0-1. The 0-1 offering fouled off over and out of play. Norano out to the 0-2 lead. He's got a little bit of a cushion. Got to feel a bit better about that. Norano winds and delivers inside and got that corner on the inside edge. Struck him out. Catches him looking. Had to wait for that call. Again, my angle is a little bit off and my depth perception not the best. Here is Hirai back around to the top of the order. First pitch is low. Hirai got hit by the first pitch. Rests that bat on his right shoulder. Now the 1-0 pitch to the plate in on the hands. Popped up. Back and out of play. Actually had to think about things when parking. Wanted to be as close as I could without the possibility of taking a baseball to the back windshield. Hoping that I made a good choice. Here's the windup in the 1-1 pitch. Pop up over foul territory. Barlow giving chase, and right field side, that's going to drop safely. A ball and 2 strikes to the Trojan leadoff hitter, Alex Eri. Eri ended up scoring for the first run on the board in the first for the Trojans. Morano with the windup, fires to the plate. And that misses away. 4-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morano has the sign. The 2-2 is high to Eri, full count. Again, Eri already with a run scored in the game. The payoff pitch to the plate. Swing and a pop-up back and out of play once again. Eri getting his cuts in. Good at bat. Field playing straight away. Payoff pitch number 2. A curveball swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout here of the early going for Silas Norano. Second in the inning. As here comes Jackson Maddox to the plate. Norano starting to heat up a bit. Maddox got a hold of one, but right at Olive in center field. His first time up. Wind up in the first pitch, and he hit him. It was a curveball, just couldn't get it to break back enough. And I believe that is the third batter that Norano has hit here in the ball game. It's either third or fourth. 1, 2. Actually, that is the fourth batter that Norano has hit here in the first 2 innings. The move over to first. Back in time is Maddox. Here's Cooper Jones. First pitch to Jones outside. Jones with a single his first time up. Press that bat on his right shoulder. Here's the pitch. That misses away once again. 2 balls, no strikes. To Cooper Jones. Trying to see what he can do to help his own cause here. He's on the mound on the other side. Here's the pitch. Rips the ground ball past the outstretched glove of Norano down the third base line. And another base hit for Cooper Jones. He's 2 for 2. Maddox to second on the play. And the Trojans are in business here in the second. Couple aboard with 2 away. Maniacs have a force it any bag here. Now here is Julian Ponce, who got hit his first time up, hitting cleanup. Ended up coming around to score the last run for the Trojans. Here's the first pitch, stays high. 1-0. Norano working from the stretch. Runners take their leads at first and second. Time called for. Ponce wasting no time getting back in the batter's box. He's ready to go. Norano again working from the stretch. Checks on the runner at second, deals to the plate, fouled back into the net. A ball and a strike to Julian Ponce. Coming up after this will be Grangeville and Chalice Mackey. That'll be the nightcap. Now the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a base hit out to left field. Cochran up on it. Rounding third. Coming home is Maddox. Here's the throw from Cochran. Not in time. Now the throw to third base. And tag applied by Nerano. He's in around the tag. And safe at third base is Cooper Jones as the Trojans get a run back. They now trail 6-4. Ponce showing why he's in that cleanup spot with an RBI single. Back-to-back hits for the Wendell Trojans. Trojans trail by 2, but another run over at third base. Game-tying run aboard at first. Here is Lucas McRoberts. And now faking the throw to third. We'll look back at first. Doesn't release it. Now the pitch to McRoberts. A chopper to short. Tonnevold is there. Short toss to second in time to get the force on a Julian Ponce. 6-4 for the third out. But the Wendell Trojans get a run back as they pick up a run on a couple of hits. No errors, and they leave one stranded out there at third. 6-4 our score. Maniacs lead it. Tonnevold, Howell, and Barlow due up after this.
Reader's Digest recently conducted a poll of travelers who have stayed at a hotel in their state, and it's no wonder that the Best Western Lodge at River's Edge Orofino was chosen by Idaho as the #1 lodge to rest your head. Relax and enjoy the many amenities the hotel has to offer. Indoor pool and hot tub, full complimentary breakfast, and stunning views of the Clearwater River. Plus, the lodge is within easy walking distance to downtown. The Best Western Lodge at River's Edge, backing the Orofino Maniacs.
At Watson's Market Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, highest quality foods, and the smiles you'll see on our employees every day. We believe in community and donate to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, our commitment to you from Watson's Market, Orofino.
Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Market, Orofino.
And we welcome you back once again here as we head to the home half of the second here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. 6-4. The Maniacs lead it. Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services and Riverside Physical Therapy say go Maniacs and win at state. Maniacs batting around in their half of the first. 10 Maniac batters saw the plate. And I'm trying to look back at the... And looks as though we're going to call that Jager Tonnevold a single his first time up, which means that Orofino had 6 straight hits to start off the ball game.
Jager, Tonnevold.
They're going to say he ran that out, and I'm right here for it. Because I thought it was pretty bang-bang. Cooper Jones back out on the mound. Winds and delivers the first pitch. A strike. 0-1. Cooper Jones showing off a good repertoire of pitches as he misses that one low to the lefty. Ball and a strike. Tonnevold singled and scored in the first. Now here's a curveball away to the lefty. 2-1. Now the 2-1 to Tonnevold. High for ball 3. Now here's the pitch from Jones, a fastball swing, a chopper straight ahead. Second baseman Prince on it, but he'll eat it, no throw, and the Maniacs with another leadoff man aboard, a single from Tonnevold. As that one just took a big old Sunday hop, and by the time it came back down, Prince had no time and decided to just hang on to it. Now here's Bodie Howell. Got the Maniacs on the board in the first with an RBI single. First pitch is low for ball 1. Like a change-up. Now move over to first base. Diving back goes Jager. The Trojans with 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second. Orofino 6 runs in the first. Now a fastball. Misses low. 2-0. Jones maybe took a little bit off that. He'll check on Tonnevold as first. Now the pitch. Nicely placed on the outer part of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Tonnevold takes his lead, held on by Connell. Jones, a quick glance over, now deals to the dish. Here's a curveball, swing and a pop-up, foul territory, first base side. Connell giving chase along with Odin, not able to get there.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your family.
Count at 2-2 to Bodie Howell. Now here's the 2-2 pitch in on the hands. Popped up over and out of play. Finds the bleachers on the first base side. Count stays at 2-2. Of course, Bodie now with 2 strikes has to foul off anything he thinks is close. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is low. Ball 3, full count. Good eye from Bodie. Taps on the dish. He's ready to go. Man aboard, nobody away. Full count to Bodie Howell. Here's the payoff from Jones. Swinging a grounder foul on the third base side. Basically fouled it straight down. Howell, such a great bat for the Maniacs. Here's the pitch from Jones. Fastball outside, and the Maniacs another man on as the second walk, I believe, issued by Jones. Yep, just the second walk. Tonnevold to second, Bodie to first. A good setup for Dash Barlow, hitting .321 on the year. A lot of guys hitting 300 plus for Orofino. First pitch to Dash, a curveball on the outer edge. 0-1. Dash with a single and a run scored to his credit already. Now here's a breaking ball fouled off. Jones out to the 0-2 lead. Now the pitch, swinging a line drive right field, playing it on a hop is Odin. Rounding third is Jager Tonnevold. He'll put on the brakes. Bases loaded Maniacs here in the second. Orofino continues their hot hitting here today. They struggled a bit yesterday at the plate, did just enough to squeak by first. but they're breaking out today.
For 4, Silas Toronto.
Bases loaded, nobody away for Silas Narano, who tripled his first time up and brought in a run. Actually, that was a 2 RBI triple. Now here's the first pitch, strike. 0-1. Bases loaded, nobody away. Infield playing up. Here's the pitch, swinging a hard hit ground ball past the glove of Connell at first. Connell scores from third. Here comes Bodie Howell. He's going to score 2. 2 runs come in as Silas Narano now has 4 RBI on the day. And the Maniacs lead it 8-4. Barlow goes to third on the play. And here is a visit from Coach Ryan. His second time visiting the mounds today. And let's thank some of our sponsors. We'll take the opportunity. Be sure to tune in at the conclusion of today's post-game show for the Pizza Factory Player of the Game announcements, where we will honor one deserving Maniac with a certificate good for a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of their choice from our good friends at the Pizza Factory in Orofino. Today's broadcast also brought to you in part by P1SCU Atkinson Distributing and Barlow Quality Trust. We're so thankful for all of our sponsors, making it possible for us to bring you Orofino Maniac baseball from the state tournament here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. As everyone is headed back to their respective positions, Jones will stay on the mound. He will face Quinton Narano with runners on the corner. Silas Narano, fresh off of a 2 RBI single. Got to be feeling good. Quinton doubled his first time up. Here's the first pitch as the runner goes. It's a strike. Narano safe in front of the tag. First stolen base of the day for the Maniacs. Now runners at second and third for Quinton. Quinton taps on the dish, waves that bat over his right shoulder. Jones has the sign. Sets and delivers, swinging a ground ball to third, booted by Ponce, and bases will be loaded after the error. Still nobody away. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Ethan Gilmore. He struck out swinging his first time up. The lone strikeout so far for Jones. And the wind just really going here at Halliwell. Here's the windup and the first pitch to Gilmore. A curveball in there for a strike. At first base, Quinton Narano. Silas Narano at second. Dash Barlow at third. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a pop-up over right side of the infield. Looks like just onto the grass. Princeton, he is not able to make the catch. And a run will score. Looked as though he had it. But as I said, the wind swirling around up there, he's making it tough for anyone fielding a ball up in the air. And you got a feel for him there as the run comes across. Gilmore will be safe on the error. Narano to third, Quinton Narano to second. Here's Gavin Christofferson. Jones lines and delivers. First pitch, a strike on the inside corner at the knees. Now comes back with a fastball for a strike. 0-2. Bases loaded, nobody away, 9-4 Maniacs. And another fastball, run him up on 3 straight pitches. Cooper Jones picks up his second strikeouts of the ball game, and the first out here in the second. Here is Landon Hudson. Bases loaded, one down. Playing up on the grass at first and third for the play at home. Here's the pitch to Hudson. It is high. Landon reached on an error his first time up. He's hitting at a 254 clip. Now a fastball, swinging a ground ball straight ahead. Eri has it at short. Here's the turn, and it is off the mark as the run scores. So they do get the force, 6-4 at second, but Narano scores from third. Quentin Narano stands at third, and Hudson is at first on the fielder's choice. And now, I think we're going to have a pitching change. No, we're not. We're not. No. It was... They were discussing the play at first, whether Hudson was safe at first or not, and he is called safe. The runners on the corners with two away, 10-4 Orofino after the run scores. And here comes Aiden Olive as the Maniacs have batted around once again here in the second. Hudson at first. Narano at third. 10-4 Orofino. Here's Aiden Olive. First pitch from Jones, fouled off. A pop-up over and out of play on the first base side. 0-1. This is Olive's third time to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bounced out to short to end the first. Now here's the pitch, swing and a fly ball towards the gap in right center, moving to his left. Maddox will be called off by Odin. Odin will make the catch, and that will do it for the Maniacs here in the second, but they pick up 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and they leave 2 out there. It is 10-4 Orofino, and when we come back, it will be McRoberts, Odin, and Jones to the plate for the Trojans after this.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Today's Maniac State Playoff game is brought to you by friends at Simmons Sanitation, Depco Crushing, and Hanson Garage in Orofino. Maniacs lead at 10-4 as we head to the top of the third. Here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, Game 7 of the tournament. The winner goes straight to the state championship game to face the winner of Grangeville and Chalice Mackey. Here's Lucas McRoberts. First pitch, swing, and a pop-up onto the grass, shallow right field, and that's going to fall between Bodie Howell and Landon Hudson, and a base hit. Finds no man's land. Lucas McRoberts is aboard for the Trojans.
bat number 4, Gunnar Jones.
And now, what? This is Gunnar Jones. And he shows bunt, pulls it back as that one bounces in. I'm confused, as I had McRoberts to lead things off. But that was Wyatt Oden. We'll have to fix that later, as once again, ball 2 comes across. To fix my book at the break. Apologize. Oh, I know what I did. Here's Gunnar Jones. And he fouls it off, trying to lay down the bunt, trying to play small ball and move the runner over. So Wyatt Oden with the leadoff single. Apologize, that was not McRoberts. Now here's Gunnar Jones. Move over to first, diving back. Goes Oden. Forgot to put the fielder's choice at the end of the second down. Was one person behind. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bunt laid down on the first base line, and they'll let it go, and it did not roll foul. Throw to second, and back in time is Oden. So give Jones a single. Back-to-back hits to start off the third for the Wendell Trojans. Now here is Deegan Prince. Prince struck out swinging in the first. The Trojans 18-5-1 on the season. Orofino at 23-2. Now Deegan Prince waving that bat over his shoulder. Look back at the runner. Now the play to the plate swing, or a bunt laid down the third base line. It's foul. Swiping it farther foul goes Nerano to make sure it doesn't roll back there. If it does, of course, it'd be a fair ball. Smart play by Nerano. Does make sense that they try to bunt once again and move both those runners over. Oh, 1 the count to Prince. Likely going to try and bunt again here, and he'll pull that back, and it misses for ball 1. Runners at first and second, nobody away. Here in the top of the third. Now the pitch, and once again, we'll pull it back. That misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Prince taking signs from coach. The majority of those signs given are decoys. Only 2 or 3 real ones in there. Now a curveball for a strike is a double steal. Throw to third, out of the glove of the man covering at third, and scoring will be Wyatt Oden. And give Oden a stolen base. Also give Jones a stolen base. That pitch was in there for a strike, as Coach Conavold will actually not positive why he was allowed to come home there. Maybe interference? Because it was Thompson coming over to cover third. Now that pitch inside. Full counts to Deegan Prince. Runner at second. Nobody away. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper straight ahead off the mound. Norano has it. Now the toss to first in time. 2-3 on the play. Goes Jones as Prince goes down 1-3 for the first out. Now here is Zeph Fuquay. Gunnar Jones stands over at third. One away. Fuquay at the plate. 10-5 Orofino. And the first pitch inside to Fuquay. He struck out looking for the first out in the second. Norano working from the stretch. Sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Set a slider that finished off the plate. Away, a ball and a strike to the designated hitter, Zeph Fuquay. It'll be back around to the top with Hirai after this. Here's the 1-1 from Norano, and it is high and tight. 2 balls and a strike to Fuquay. The Trojans with 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 here in the third. Here's the pitch from Norano, and got him with a strike at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think a change up there from Norano. On the pitch, I see him throw a whole lot. Now the 2-2 pitch comes back with a fastball fouled off. Fuquay was late on that one. Fouls it off on the first base side. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Norano sets and delivers the 2-2 pitch outside, full count. Norano wants to do everything he can to keep that runner over at third. He'd love to pick up the third strike on Fuquay. That'd be a big one for him as we have time for another hat that came flying off. Odie Howell at second. You almost need chin straps for these hats right now. Full count to Fuquay. Runner at third, 1 away. Here's the pitch to the plate. Fouls back and out of play. Fuquay protecting with 2 strikes. Norano trying to loosen his arm up. Took his mitt off, trying to get that grip right. Here's the set and payoff pitch number 2, a curveball, and it is low. Ball 4, Fuquay will head over to first. Runners on the corners with 1 away. Back around to the top, Alex Hirai to the plate. Fuquay at first, Jones at third. Alex Hirai. Hirai 0 for 1. He did get hit by pitch and score. Now a fake throw over to third and just looking off the man at first. Been a favorite move today of Norano. They did get a runner caught between first and second on that earlier, but popped out of the glove of Barlow at first, and here goes the hat of Silas. That again is just the struggle with the wind here at Halliwell Park. It's game 7 of the tournament. It's 10-5. Maniacs in the lead. As it's as though we have time called for once again, looking for who lost their hat. Not seeing it. Now move over to first base. Back in time is Fuqua. Trojan leadoff hitter, Eri. At the plate, a long look in for Silas. You got to think that Eri's going to call for time. No. It looked as though he was. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Toronto taking his time on the mound. Now move over to first base. Eri looking a little frustrated as he turns away and takes a practice swing. Probably the intention of Norano. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a curveball stays upstairs. A ball and a strike. He knows he's got the dangerous part of the order here. With a couple aboard, and Christopherson is going to head out to the mound to have a few words with his battery mate, Norano. Now he'll head back. And I think they see that it's frustrating him, and so they're doing it now on purpose. Baseball, definitely a mental game as well. Here's the pitch. A pop-up back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Eri. Eri, a well-built right-hander. Looks like he could definitely give it a ride. Runners take their lead. The runner at first, Fuqua, held on by Barlow. Now here's the double look off. Norano back. Norano back on the mound. Now fires to the plate. And that stays outside. Evens the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This at-bat has taken probably 5 or 6 minutes. Now the 2-2 pitch, a curveball outside, count goes full. Norano does not want to load up the bases here. As I highly doubt he wants Julian Ponce to see the plate. Either Cooper Jones or Julian Ponce. Here's a chopper foul on the third base side. Count stays full. Full count to Alex Eri. Runners on the corners, 1 away. 10-5 Orofino. Long look in for Norano. He'll set. And the payoff pitch outside for ball 4, and that is not what the Maniacs wanted here. Bases loaded. For Jackson Maddox. Maddox lined out to center. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the second. Both teams have loaded up the sacks multiple times in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch to Maddox. And that looks like might have been at the letters, but it misses high. Maddox taps on the dish, waves the bat over his right shoulder. Here's the 1-0 pitch, a curveball up and in. Nowhere to put Maddox. You got to pitch to him. Bases loaded. Hirai at first. Fuqua at second. Jones at third. Now here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. 4-strike-1. Now Maddox took signs from coach up the third baseline. Narano sets and delivers. Swing and miss. 4-strike-2. Evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This would be a big out for Narano. He's able to retire Maddox. Cooper Jones coming up right behind him. He's 2 for 2. And Silas will call for Christofferson to come out. They'll meet halfway. As so far, Silas has given up the 5 runs on 5 hits. He's hit 4 batters, walked the 1 with 3 strikeouts. Now Maddox back at the plate. 2-2 the count. Bases loaded. 1 away. Here's the pitch. High for ball 3. Full count. Full count to Maddox. Got to give him something to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4th strikeout for Silas Narano. That's a big one for him. As now he's 1 out away from getting his team back to the plate. The Trojans have already cut into the lead here in the frame. Here's Cooper Jones, though. He's been dangerous today. He's 2 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch to Jones is a strike on the outside black. 0-1. Doesn't want to miss across the middle to Jones. I think he might even have flames on his bat. Here's the pitch. And another one as he's staying away from Jones, but jumps out to the 0-2 lead. He's been playing mental games with the Trojans in this inning. Now the curveball stays way upstairs. 1-2. Been a long ball game here so far. Listeners got to strap in for the long haul. Now the 1-2 is high, but nice job by Christofferson to sky up for that one. That would have scored a run there. That one slipped away from Silas. I think he's struggling a bit with his grip out there. He's taken his mitt off a few times and tried to get the sweat off of his hands. I think that one just slipped out. Here's the set and the 2-2 pitch, and a curveball stays inside again. And that is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight batters that have gone to a full count. Payoff pitch to Jones, swing and a pop-up straight up. Howell tracking it, backs up, makes the catch as he goes to the ground. A dangerous one there, but Bodie Howell is able to put it away for the 3rd out and ends the threat. The Trojans do get a run back on a couple of hits. No errors, and they leave them loaded. It is 10-5 Orofino. And when we come back, it will be Donovold, Howell, and Barlow. Same way we started the last inning after this.
When electrical problems occur at your home or business, it's best left to a professional to assure your safety. Call on the knowledgeable and experienced team of Innovative Electric Services. In Orofino, Innovative Electric can give you a free estimate with competitive pricing to do everything from service calls to new construction. Serving Orofino and all the surrounding areas with honest and timely work, call Innovative Electric at 476-3321. Backing the Maniacs all throughout the postseason, Innovative Electric Services, Orofino.
You've decided that those aching muscles, sore joints, and overall ill feeling has finally got to stop. Make today the day you start by visiting Peak Physical Therapy on Michigan Avenue, Orofino. Ask about visiting with one of our many qualified physical therapists about your issues and get onto the path of well-being. The goal of PT is to determine the root cause of your symptoms and move you forward to what you love. Peak Physical Therapy. Visit today and get healthy tomorrow.
Thank you for listening in today to Maniac Sports on 1300 KLER, brought to you by your friends at Debco Construction, Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation of Cascadia, and Sunset Mart. As we head to the bottom of the third here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, Game 7 of the state tournament. This the semifinal matchup between the Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans. And Orofino with a 10-5 advantage. Jager Tonnevold, who's 2 for 2, will lead things off. Tonnevold ran out an infield single in the first. Then picked up a single to right in the second. Cooper Jones back out on the mound. Winds in, delivers the first pitch outside. Definitely a bit of a change as Jones has been working quickly. Serrano's been taking his time. Here's the 1-0 pitch, a fastball. Misses high, 2-0. You can see a little bit of frustration. Now the windup and the 2-0 pitch fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. And he's been peppering in the fastballs since coming back in. You've got that pitch that just falls off the table. The 2-1 is up high. It might be a splitter. Now the 3-1 offering is outside for ball 4, and the Maniacs with a leadoff man aboard. It's been that way all 3 innings. And just the third walk issued by Jones.
Great. Bodie Howell.
Now here's Bodie Howell. Bodie with an RBI single in the first, walked in the second. He scored on both occasions. Tonnevold held on by Connell at first. Here's the pitch, a fastball in the dirt. Well, the turf. 1-0. Howell has the signs. He'll step back in. Now the set and pitch, swinging a chopper to third, and Ponce has the throw to second in time. The turn, and got him, a 5-4-3 double play. Tonnevold goes down 5-4, and Howell 4-3, and there's now 2 away. Here comes Dash Barlow. Dash is 2 for 2.
Nice, Dashville Barlow.
Yesterday, Dash was 1 for 3 with a couple of runs. Here's the first pitch is high. He also had a walk. Now the fastball outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Dash Barlow. Maniac cleanup hitter. Jones will step off. Oh, and here comes Coach. And looks as though we're going to have a pitching change here at the ball field as he is motioning to the field. I want to wait till he takes the ball, and He has. So it is a 10-5 here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. We'll take a break. We're back after this.
If you were to look up Finke logging in the dictionary, you'd find a definition of hard-working men and women dedicated to making our forests multi-use, healthy, and sustainable. Finke Logging, proud backers of everything Orofino, including the baseball and softball teams participating in postseason play. Finke Logging is proud of all of our kids and their tremendous efforts they put forward in the classroom and on the ball field. Good luck, Maniacs. Bring home the hardware. We're all rooting for you from Finke Logging Orofino.
Calling all Orofino Maniac alumni, it's postseason baseball and softball, and time to show your support. Debco Construction is proud to back the blue and white Maniac teams and thanks them for all their hard work battling their way into postseason play. The most trusted commercial general contractors in the Pacific Northwest, Debco Construction is committed to improving the transportation and utility infrastructure throughout the Pacific Northwest. Join us as we cheer on the Maniacs to baseball and softball glory, Orofino.
And we welcome you back here once again to Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Watson's Grocery, Orofino, Best Western Lodge, River's Edge, and Les Schwab Tire, all backers of the Maniacs on AM 13 at KLER. And taking over on the mound will be Julian Ponce. It'll be a straight switch with Cooper Jones. So Ponce comes over from third, and Jones goes to third, I believe. Oh, now that doesn't look like Cooper Jones over at third. We'll have to... Here's the pitch. It is high. Count goes to 3-0 to Dash Barlow. Looks like Ponce bringing some heat. And now a fastball is outside. 4-pitch walk. And Barlow will head over to first. 2-out base runner. Silas Nerano's 2 for 2. With 4 RBI. Got a triple in there. Ponce set and deliver a fastball that misses. 1-0. High to Nerano. Choking up on that bat a couple inches. That one stays up as well. Count goes to 2-0 to Silas. Quinton Nerano over on deck. They've gone back-to-back in both innings. Something that we see actually quite a lot throughout the season. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Popped it up over and out of play. Barlow at first, held on by Connell. Now the 2-0 pitch skied up, but skying up for it goes McRoberts. Count at 3-1. Here is the 3-1 pitch. It is high as well. 2 straight walks, and Barlow will head to second. Silas takes over at first. Here's Quinton Nerano. Q's 2 for 2. Q's got a double. Oh, sorry. Q is 1 for 2. He's got a double, then he reached on an error. So he did not go back-to-back twice, just the one. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Look at the runner at second. Ponce deals to the dish. Swing and a ground ball base hit through the right side of the infield. Rounding third. Barlow is coming home. There's going to be a play at the plate, and it is up the third base line. The throw is Barlow will score, and it is 11-5. Orofino. Give Q an RBI single. The third on the play goes Silas.
Gilmore.
Silas has good speed. Surprised they haven't put a courtesy runner out there for him with 2 outs. But again, he does have some wheels, so Coach Probably wants to leave him in there for that. Now move over to first base, gets Q back. He's got pretty comparable speed to Silas. I'm sure they would disagree. Here's the first pitch to Gilmore inside. Ethan struck out swinging in the first, reached on an error in the second. Had to, as they batted around, had to move things over a bit, so here's the 1-0 pitch, and chases after a pitch that was down low. Went down to one knee. Ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A curveball dropped in there for a strike. Count at 1-2 to Ethan Gilmore. The two Naranos aboard. Q at first, Silas at third. The 1-2 offering. Curveball as the runner goes, and Q will come into second with no throw, give him a stolen base. Gilmore bent at the knees, bat over his right shoulder. And the 2-2 pitch, high and tight. Full count to Ethan Gilmore, today's designated hitter for the Maniacs. He's hitting for Loudon Cochran, who's out in left. Now the payoff pitch, and that is high and tight once again. Ball 4. 3 walks here in the frame. And that loads up the sacks with Maniacs. They've loaded up the bases all 3 innings.
Gavin Christopherson.
And here is Gavin Christopherson, looking for his first hit of the afternoon. He walked and struck out. Now that curveball, he's got to back out of the way of that. And the 1-0 pitch, got that in there on the inside part of the plate. Ball and a strike. Christopherson yesterday was 1 for 4. Now the 1-1 from Ponce. Swinging a ground ball left side of the infield. Herai has it. The force at third and got him. And that will do it for the Maniacs here in the third as Silas goes. Q goes down 6-5 for the third out. But the Maniacs do tack on another run on a hit, no errors, and they leave 2 out there. It's 11-5 Orofino, and when we come back, it will be Ponce, McRoberts, and Odin after this. And it looks as though we'll be keeping it here between innings. 11-5 is our score as Narano gets warmed up. And it will be Ponce, McRoberts, and Odin Binky Logging, Innovative Electric, and Orofino Police Department are happy to help bring you the Maniacs on KLER Orofino. Ponce takes ball one away from Nerano. Now the pitch, swing, and a fly ball into right field, backing up, and it's going to get by Hudson all the way back to the warning track. Ponce has extra bases. He's going to dig for a three. Wow, he's got some speed. And we're going to actually call that an error, unfortunately, for Ponce, but it's not my book that they go by. And now here is Lucas McRoberts. First pitch from Silas, swinging a pop-up back and out of play. Count goes to 0-1 to McRoberts. Now the set, the 0-1 offering. It is high and tight. Or ball one. 1-1 the count as McRoberts rests that bat on his right shoulder. Now the pitch in on the hands, fouled back into the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. Now it looks as though McRoberts is going to call for time. I actually do believe Coach Ryan came to ask to kind of force a hurry up on the mound. Here's the pitch. And rung him up with a strike on the outside black. And the 5th strikeout in the books here for Silas Nerano. There's one away here in the top of the 4th. Now a swing and a ground ball to short and a bad hop from Wyatt Oden goes into left field past Tonnevold, and the run will score from third base, and that is just rough right there. It hit the cut and took a crazy hop past Tonnevold, and Oden reaches on the error. Which means Gunnar Jones will step to the plate. 11-6 is our score.
That's the 4, Gunnar Jones.
Gunner's 1 for 2. Now move over to first base. Diving back goes Wyatt Oden. Five-run cushion for the Maniacs. 1 on, 1 away. Pitch to Gunner, swinging a fly ball out to shallow right field, and Hudson will make the catch. Fires to first, and it's off the glove of Barlow, but he's able to keep it in front of him. And there's 2 away. Deegan Prince at the plate. First pitch is up high. Now the throw down to first. Gets Oden. Now here's a swing and a base hit to left field. Playing it on a hop is Loudon Cochran. And Deegan Prince with a 2-out base hit. Wyatt Oden advances to second. That brings us to Zeph Fuqua, the designated hitter for the Wendell Trojans.
Number 7, Seth Fuqua.
11-6. Maniacs in the lead. A couple more base runners for the Trojans, though. Runners take their leads. Prince not held on at first. And have time called for once again. Narano will check on the runner at second. Another look back, now deals to the dish. Fastball. Low and inside. Fuqua struck out looking, in the second, then walked in the third. His third time up. Leaves that bat over his right shoulder. Now move back to second base. Tag from Tonnevold, and it was actually close. He was kind of falling away as he was making that tag. Tried to go for the helmet. Runners at first and second, 2 down. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch, and a called strike on the inside edge. A ball and a strike. Fuqua crowding up in on the plate. And Silas will look the runner back to second. Fuqua back in the box. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper down the third base line. Narano out of the glove, and he was going to catch it and step on third for the fourth. But everybody is safe. Bases loaded with Trojans. And I think players have to pay so much attention to where it switches from turf to grass or turf to dirt, that they're paying so much attention to their footing that sometimes fielding the ball will come secondary. And here is Hirai back around the top of the order. And first pitch strike in there. Not who you want at the plate if you're the Maniacs, when bases are loaded. You just know this kid can hit. Now the set, and a curveball misses inside. Actually, that was high. Ball and a strike. Silas sets and delivers. That misses. 4-2, 2-1. At first base, Fuqua. Second base, Prince. Oden at third. Now the 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back and out of play. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. This would be a massive out for Narano to end the threat. 1 run across in the frame. He wants to stem the bleeding. Now the 2-2 to Hirai. Curveball rode up on him and fouled off. Hirai will call for time. Steps out, takes a practice swing. Bases loaded, 2 away, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, a breaking ball outside, and I think Silas thought he had it there, but did not get the call. Now the payoff pitch to the plate, and that's going to walk in a run. Give Hirai an RBI. Wyatt Oden will score. Deegan Prince to third. Fuquay to second. Bases still loaded. Bases still loaded. 2 away. With Jackson Maddox due up. Coach Tonvold will come out to speak with Narano and Christofferson, and looks as though we will have a pitching change here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. 11-6 is our score. The Maniacs leading over the Wendell Trojans. A pitching change here at the ball field. We'll take a break. We are back after this.
Proud to support Orofino High School athletics are your friends at Sunset Mart on Michigan Avenue, Orofino. While listening to the Maniacs, swing by for a winning combo. Grab refreshing soda fountain drinks and mouth-watering cheeseburgers from our deli. Fuel up for the game or celebrate a Maniac victory with us. Sunset Mart, your go-to spot for convenience and community spirit. Visit us today. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your Orofino High sports backers, Sunset Mart.
Every spring it arrives, Idaho postseason high school baseball, softball, track and field, golf, and tennis. Debco Crushing is a proud sponsor of Maniac Athletics and wish boys and girls all the best as they wrap up their high school sports for the year. Orofino will compete against the best teams in Idaho 2A Division. Debco Crushing is also a fan of the cheer and dance squads who have worked tirelessly over this year. Debco Crushing, proud to back Orofino High School Athletics, and hope to see you in the stands cheering on all our kids.
And welcome back once again to Halliwell Park here in Pocatello. Sorry I had to take off after one of my sheets that took off on me. Bring home the win, Orofino. Sponsoring today's OHS broadcast are your friends at Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance, Best Builder Supply, and Olive's Auto Parts. And we have a pitching change here at the ball field, and Dash Barlow will inherit a bases-loaded jam. 2 away, though. He can pick up that final out. He can get his team to the plate. It is 11-6 the score. And, of course, you can't quite close the book on Silas Narano just yet. But to this point, he has given up the 6 runs on 6 hits while striking out 5 and has walked 2. Both of those walks have been Alex Hirai there at the top of the order. He's also hit some batsmen. He's hit 4 here on the day. So Dash Barlow will take over on the mound, and that will send Gavin Christofferson over to first base, and Silas Narano will take over behind the dish. Silas, the Central Idaho League MVP last year at catcher. Of course, has not been announced. The team has not been announced yet this year. But he'll face Jackson Maddox with the bases loaded. First pitch from a Dash in there for a strike. Jackson so far has lined out to center field, was hit by a pitch and scored, and struck out swinging. Bases loaded, 2 down, 11-7. Maniacs, and that one in there for a strike as well, 0-2. 2 runs in the frame across already. I said 11-6 a second ago, I apologize, it is 11-7. Now the 0-2 is a fastball low, and it looked as though Maddox was calling for time there at the end, but did not get it in. Barlow always works from the stretch, steps and delivers. A swing and a base hit out to left field. That is going to bring across one run, and Cochran now long throw in. It is off the mark, and 2 runs to score as the Trojans get a couple back. It is now a 2-run ball game, 11-9. Alex Eri ends up at third base on the play. Maddox to second. Give him 2 RBI and a single. He advanced to second on the throw. And now, here is Cooper Jones with runners at second and third. The game-tying run in scoring position at second. Barlow fires the first pitch, a fastball inside. Cooper has been dangerous today. He's 2 for 3. Barlow delivers, swing and a base hit up the middle past the glove of Conovold into center field. Here's the throw from Olive. Home is 1 run scored. Both runs will score, and we are knotted up at 11 all here in the top of the 4th. And they have batted around here in the 4th. That's Cooper's 3rd hit of the ball game. Here's Julian Ponce with a runner at first and 2 away, and he sends a curveball for a ride, but right at Loudon Cochran in left field, and that will do it for the Trojans here in the 4th. But they come storming back and pick up 6 runs here in the frame on 3 hits, a couple of errors, and 1 man left out there. It's 11 all as we head to the home half of the 4th, and when we get there, it'll be Hudson, Olive, and Tonnevold after this.
It happens every May, postseason high school baseball and softball. And every year, the Orofino Maniacs are always right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of Orofino High School athletics and hopes you'll get out and watch the next game. Orofino will be fighting for the Idaho Class A state title, and with you cheering in the stands, the Maniacs will be winners. Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils backing OHS Athletics.
Plans on building a new home, garage, or adding on to your current business? Call on a name you've come to trust, Barlow Quality Trust. Call Barlow Quality Trust for a free estimate at 435-4348. For commercial, residential, and farm buildings, build them to last with the help of Barlow Quality Trust. Engineered and TPI inspected, Barlow Quality Trust Incorporated. We offer free delivery within a 100-mile radius of Orofino, as well as competitive rates on our boom service. Barlow Quality Trust, backing high school athletics.
Welcome back once again. Terry Bowling of Camas Financial Services and Riverside Physical Therapy say go Maniacs and win as we head to the home half of the 4th here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. And what a ball game as a 6th spot in the 4th from the Wendell Trojans as it is now knotted up at 11, a new ball game. Here's Landon Hudson. First pitch strike from Julian Ponce. 0-1 to Hudson. Now a curveball, also a strike. 0-2. Now the payoff, or the waste pitch to the plate, sorry. Waste pitch was outside. Now the 1-2 offering, curveball just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hudson. Tough to lay off that one. And he has 2 strikes, and he's got to protect. Looks like our center fielder lost. Oh, no, there's just a ball that came over the fence. I thought he lost his hat. But the ball came over the fence into the field of play. Now the 2-2 pitch, swinging a hard hit ground ball, but right at Sprints, who handles the weird hop off of the cut. And there's one away. Hudson goes down 4-3 for the first out. Now it's back around to the top of the order with Aiden Olive. Aiden is 1-4-3. And the first pitch rides up and in and nearly into the face of Aiden. 1-0. Little chin music. Now the 1-0 pitch, high heat. Able to lay off of it. He wanted to pull the trigger there, you could tell. Count 2-0 to Olive. Now he sends the ball towards the gap in left center, and this is going to be a hit for Olive as he rounds the bag at first, and Aiden with his second hit of the ball game, doing what he does, getting on base. Aiden also does have a home run on the year, and I think it's the only home run for the Maniacs on the season. And now a throw over to first base. Aiden able to get back in time. He's got blazing speed. Jager Tonnevold, 2 for 2, also with a walk. Here's the pitch as the runner goes. Throw to second, and Aiden is in there. But I wondered if he came off the bag or not. But he didn't. He's safe. It looked as though he may have slid too hard and came off the bag, but he's able to keep a hand on. That pitch missed for ball one. Jager has a couple of singles on the day. He scored on both occasions, also has that walk. Now Ponce will set and deliver to the plate. That pitch high. Ponce will check on the runner. Now fires the 2-0, and that's in there for a strike. Looked like a changeup. 2-1. As he deals with the left-handed batter. Olive the lead at second. Now the 2-1 pitch. A curveball in there for a strike. Evens it up at 2-2. Bodie Howell over on deck. Then Dash Barlow in the hole. And at second, one away. 11 all. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, little flare to left field. A base hit for Jager Tonnevold. Rounding third and putting on the brakes is Olive. Now he's got a foot race back to the bag. And he is once again able to keep a hand on as he scrambles back. And Jager Tonnevold with his third hit of the day. He's 3 for 3. The number 2 hitter coming up huge. And now here's Bodie Howell, who's had a good day as well. He's 1 for 2 with a RBI and a run scored. Also a walk and another run scored. So he's got 2. A little slow on the uptake there, but I got there eventually. This wind is just going crazy here at Halliwell Park, which is a pretty common occurrence. Tonnevold, the lead over at first. He's held on by Connell. Howell rests that bat on his right shoulder. Now here's the pitch as the runner goes. The throw to second is cut off, and Tonnevold in with the stolen base. The old deep play. So now a couple of runners in scoring position for Bodie. 1-0 the count. Long look in for Ponce. Ponce will check on the runner. Now fires to the plate. Curveball is inside. 2-0. Bodie can lift anything to the outfield. Olive will have a chance to tag and score. Now the 2-0 pitch, swinging a chopper foul on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike. Bodie hitting at a 386 clip on the year. He singled and scored with an RBI back in the first, walked and scored in the second, and bounced out to second in the third. Here's a curveball for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Bodie Howell. Now he's got to protect on anything close. The 2-2 delivery, a curveball, and what swung through from Bodie Howell. Wanted to say waved by, couldn't get it out. And that is the second out as Howell goes down on strikes. That's going to bring Dash Barlow to the plate. Dash is 2 for 2 with a couple of runs scored, and then he also walked and scored, so 3 total runs scored. A curveball in there for a strike to the lefty. Conable at second, Olive at third. 2 away. Here's the pitch. Swinging a flare out to left. Playing it on a hop is Gunnar Jones. Olive will score. Rounding third, coming home is Conable. He'll score as well. Barlow with a big round of the bag at first, but nobody covering first, so he was fine there. The first baseman, I believe, was backing up home plate. And the Maniacs take a 2-run lead, 13-11. As I said earlier, was looking like a shootout, and looking like that is correct. 13-11 is our score here in the home half of the fourth. Silas Nerano to the plate. Curveball is high. Silas is 2 for 2 as well, with a couple of runs scored and 4 RBI. Barlow, a short reliever at first, held on by Connell. The sets in, the 1-0 is above the head of Silas, which doesn't take much. He's not very tall. 2-0. Silas choking up on that bat, and the pitch in there for a strike. Looks like a changeup. Came back on the outside. Both those first 2 had been inside and high. And now move over to first. He gets Barlow back. Barlow wasn't very far off. Now the 2-1 pitch, and it hit him. Got Silas in the small of the back. So Barlow will head to second. Silas at first for Quinton Nerano. Quinton also with a couple of hits in the ball game. He's 2 for 3. So 2 aboard, a 13-11 lead for the Maniacs. 2 away. Long ball game so far. First pitch to Q is a fastball for a strike. Only gets a fastball. Now Ponce offers to the plate, swinging a ball to the right side of the infield, and Prince has it. The short toss to first, out of the glove of first baseman Connell, and Barlow will score. As Nerano reaches on the error, and to be honest, I don't know whether to call that a throwing or receiving error. I think it's receiving, as it was in the glove. Just didn't stay down. Nerano moving to second on the play, so both Neranos aboard. Q at first, Silas at second, Ethan Gilmore at the plate, 14-11 Maniacs. First pitch to Ethan is in the turf, gets away from McRoberts. Both runners move up. Silas to third, Q to second. 25 total runs in the ball game already between the two teams. Ethan Gilmore. Here's the 0-1 swing and a two-hopper into the glove of Prince at second. Now the throw to first in time as Gilmore goes down 4-3 for the third out. But the Maniacs able to take the lead back with a couple of runs on 3 hits, an error, and they leave 2 out there both in scoring position. 14-11 Maniacs. When we come back, it will be McRoberts, Oden, and Jones to the plate for the Trojans after this.
This season, Hanson Garage Orofino is proud to salute the grit and determination of our local high school baseball and softball teams as they step to the plate for the 2A championship. Swing for the fences, Orofino. Whether you're sliding into home or making that game-winning catch, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when it's time for your vehicle to hit a home run, trust Hanson Garage Orofino for top-notch service and unbeatable deals. Hanson Garage, we're more than a dealership, we're a community. Go Maniacs!
Orofino Police Department encourages all Maniac faithful to come to the Orofino Elementary School for the Idaho State 2A Softball Championship or to travel safely while on the road to watch the boys in Pocatello. Maniac baseball and softball take on the toughest teams in hopes of hanging another championship banner at OHS. Orofino Police Department knows that raising great kids in our schools and athletic programs means great kids live and work in our community. Show your support any way you can to help them grow into super citizens. Orofino Police Department says be there for our kids and go Maniacs.
And welcome back once again. Family Eye Care, Clearwater Valley Health, and the Orofino Health Clinic are proud Maniac backers all through the year here on KLER as we head to the top of the 5th here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, Game 7 of the tournament. These two teams trading blows all ball game. It's been a back-and-forth game. 14-11 is our score. Maniacs were able to take the lead back, and I believe I said they scored 2 runs in the last inning. They actually scored 3. I don't know where my brain is at, but here's Lucas McRoberts. Dash Barlow back out on the mound. Set, and the first pitch is about eye height and inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0, a fastball popped up over, in play, but Narano can't get there. Popped it straight up. Silas had the mask off and giving chase, the ball and a strike. My water seems to have disappeared. One and one to count to Lucas McRoberts. And that pitch is low, bounces away from Narano. 2 balls and a strike to McRoberts, who's looking for his first hit of the day. He was hit by a pitch and hit into a fielder's choice and struck out. A fastball in there for a strike, right about letter high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 from Barlow, a curveball swinging a grounder to second. Howell has it. The throw to first in time as McRoberts goes down a 4-3 for the first out. A lot of the Trojans' runs have come with 2 outs on the board. Here comes Wyatt Oden. Wyatt's 1 for 3. He's reached all 3 times. Got a couple of runs scored. First pitch, swing and a fly ball center field. Olive charges and moves to his left and will make the catch. And a couple of uneventful outs to start off the 5th. A bounce out and a fly out, and here comes Gunnar Jones. Jones is 1 for 3. He had a single there in the 3rd. Popped out to second, slide out to right. His other 2 plate appearances. Barlow working from the stretch, even with the bases clear, sets and delivers. Was looking for the bottom of the zone, but it was low. Jones crowding up on that line. Second pitch is low as well. Count goes to 2-0. Barlow coming in relief of Narano in the fourth. Inherited a bases loaded jam. And the Trojans were able to take advantage of it. There's that pitch is in there for a strike. Barlow sets. And the 2-1 pitch, a curveball in there for a strike. Getting his off-speed stuff going. Jones lays that bat in front of his right shoulder. The 2-2 from Barlow, swinging a chopper, foul on the third base side. Fielded by Coach Ryan. Bases clear, 2 away, 14-11 Orofino here in the top of the fifth. Big breath from Barlow, now offers to the plate. Swinging a hard-hit ground ball, foul on the third base side. Backhanded by Narano in foul territory. Silas in cue. A great 1-2 punch. Hitting 5-6 in the order. Wow, is it fun to see these two play on the same field. During the state tournament, got to last year as well. Maniacs fell just short. Here's the pitch, fouled back into the net, 2-2. Maniacs finishing third last year. Beating Marsing in that third place game. They fell by 1 run to Nampa Christian in the semis. Barlow sets the 2-2 pitch and swing and a miss, gets away from Silas, held up in the feet of the base runner Jones, and that will be recorded as the out due to that. Silas pointing at it. So strikeouts, the 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left out there. It is 14-11 Maniacs, and when we come back, due to the plate for Orofino is Christopherson, Hudson, and Olive. We're back after this.
Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic Pierce, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the field of play, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well, taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families. Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend checking is free. Plus it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Finke Logging, Innovative Electric, and Orofino Police Department are happy to help bring you the Maniacs on KLER Orofino as we head to the home half of the fifth here in Game 7 of the 2A state tournament from Halliwell Park in Pocatello. Maniacs up 14-11. Here's Gavin Christopherson to lead things off. Ponce for the first pitch, swinging a flare out to right field, but right at Wyatt Oden, and he'll take care of it. 1 away. Landon Hudson due up to the plate. He's hitting .254 on the year. Hudson's reached a couple of times, but looking for his first hit of the day. Go for 3. Here's the first pitch, swing and a miss. Had a breaking ball that kind of fell off the table. Had slider movement to it. Now here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls off a curveball. 0-2. Ponce out to the 0-2 lead on Hudson. The waste pitch is high. A ball and 2 strikes to Landon Hudson. Maniacs hanging on to a 3-run advantage. Another curveball. This one stays away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ponce sets, delivers the 2-2 to Hudson. Swing and a miss. Gets away from McRoberts. Hudson hustling up the line. The throw, not in time. So a strikeout, and then E2, and the Maniacs have a man aboard. I believe that is Ponce's second strikeout since coming in relief of Cooper Jones. Here's Aiden Olive. First pitch to Aiden, the fastball is low. 1-0. And that's got to really smart as a pitcher to get that strikeout, but not having out recorded. Aiden's 2 for 4. And a pitch out. Here's the throw down to first. And back in time is Hudson. 2-0. Olive taps on the dish. Waves it through the zone. Now he's ready to go. The 2-0 pitch is high. Count runs to 3-0 to the Maniac leadoff hitter. Olive with a single and a run scored in the first. Bounced out, then flied out, then singled, stole a base and scored in the fifth. In the fourth. And that pitch misses for ball 4, a 4-pitch walk, and a man aboard. At first, Hudson moves to second. 2 on with 1 away for the Maniacs. And Jager Tonnevold, who's 3 for 3. Sometimes I say things out of order. Jager hitting .372 on the year. He's 3 for 3 today, also with a walk. And bunts is foul. Ponce waiting as Tonnevold steps in. 2 on, 1 away. 14-11 Maniacs. Showing bunt and pulling it back is Tonnevold. That misses 4 ball, 1 ball, and a strike. This wind is not going to go away here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello. It is just part of the field. Ponce checked on the runner. Deals to Tonnevold. Tonnevold offers at it and does not make contact. 1-2, that should effectively take off the bunt call with 2 strikes. Ponce has the sign. The 1-2 pitch outside, 4 ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You can see the trees waving all over the place over the fence. The 2-2 offering, that is low, 4 ball 3, and full counts to Jager Tonnevold. Battling back in the at-bat after falling behind 0-2. Runners take their leads. Payoff pitch from Ponce up and away, and the bases are loaded. As Hudson moves to third, Olive to second, Tonnevold at first. Bases are loaded for Bodie Howell, the 3-hitter in the order. RBI single in the first. Walked in the second. scored on both those occasions, bounced out to second and struck out swinging since then. Ponce starts him off with a curveball inside. Once again, Tonavold at first, Olive at second, Hudson at third, 14-11 Maniacs. And that pitch skies over the head of Mick Roberts behind the dish. It's sliding in head first at home is Hudson. Maniacs tack on another run. They lead at 15-11. Olive to third, Tonavold to second. As Hudson scores on the wild pitch. Count at 2-0 to Bodie Howell. And the pitch swung through. 2 balls and a strike. Howell, an accomplished hitter for the Maniacs. That's a great performance. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swinging a flare out to right field. It's going to drop. Playing it on a hop is Odin. Olive scores from third, Tonavold to third. And the Maniacs go up 16-11. Bodie Howell striking again. Another RBI. And looks as though we might have a pitching change here. I'm not sure. Coach will head out to the mound. He calls the infield in. Our score is a 16-11 Maniacs. They put this up another couple of runs here in the frame, and I believe he is going to stay in. So congratulations to all the Maniacs competing in the 2A straight state track meet. As it's like Eddie Harrison going for the shot put. Regan Kay for the discus, long jump, and triple jump. Lindy Kessinger for the discus, shot put, 100-meter, and 300-meter hurdle. Daisy Nelson for the 100-meter and 300-meter hurdle. Holly H. for the high jump, and Harrison Gray for the long jump. So congratulations to all of those Maniacs as they strive for greatness on the field of track and field. And it looks as though Julian Ponce going to remain in the ball game. He will face Dash Barlow. And boy, has Dash had a day at the plate as well. He is 3 for 3 with a couple RBI, 4 runs scored, also a walk in there. Runners on the corners for Dash, just one away. Big breath from Ponce. And the pitch to Barlow is outside. (16-11), Maniacs lead it. As they try to make their way to the state championship. That pitch outside to the lefty as well, 2-0. Dash has been dangerous today at the plate. And the man on the mound knows it. Trying to be careful with the Maniac cleanup hitter. 2-0 pitch, and able to paint that outside black. 2 balls and a strike. And we also did have a score from Maniac softball, which I'll bring to you in a moment. As the 2-1 pitch is fouled and straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes against Barlow. And we have the Lady Maniacs unfortunately lost to New Plymouth by 1 run, 12-11 in Orofino today. The 2-2 pitch to Barlow is a low and outside. 4-3, full count to Dash. Now Dash as Ponce Checks on the runner, now deals to the plate. It is high for ball 4, and that'll put Barlow aboard. Loads up the sacks with Maniacs once again. Second time that Barlow has walked. And the third walk issued by Wendell in the inning.
Silas Naranjo.
And here comes Silas Naranjo, who's been red hot at the plate. Got 4 RBI, a couple runs scored in the game, yet a triple. Back in the first. First pitch to Silas, lays off, and stays up. Barlow at first base, Howell at second, Jager Tonnevold at third. Just one away. And that pitch inside. Uno. Infield playing up for the play at home. The 2-0 delivery, swing and a fly ball out to right field. Giving chase is Odin. He'll make the catch. Tagging coming home from third is Tonnevold. And the Maniacs take a 17-11 advantage. Give Naranjo the sac fly ribby. And there's 2 away. Also tagging and going to third on the play was Howell. Barlow stayed put at first. Here's Quentin Naranjo. Quentin's 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. First pitch, and it is a pop-up over left side of the infield, and settling under it, making the catch, starting third baseman. It looks like Hirai. But that'll end the threat after the Maniacs pick up 3 runs on 1 hit, an error, and they leave 2 out there on the corner. 17-11 Maniacs in the top of the 6th. It will be Prince, Fuquay, and Hirai after this.
Attention all LPNs, CNAs, and RNs. Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation is now hiring, and they want you to join their team. Are you ready to take the next step in your career? Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation offers paid training for those interested in becoming nurse assistants. Yes, you heard it right. They'll invest in your future. And as Orofino High gears up for postseason play, Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation wishes the best of luck to Maniac teams. Let's hit a home run together. Apply today at Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation. Your career starts here.
Good luck, teams playing postseason 2A girls and boys softball and baseball championships from your friends at Simmons Sanitation. All our area teams like Orofino have put so much into this season, and Robert Simmons and crew wish them the best of luck. All our area high schools know about teamwork and the importance of playing as a cohesive unit. That's why Simmons Sanitation is proud to back all our kids while they eye a state championship. Good luck, teams, from Simmons Sanitation.
Thank you for listening in today to Maniac Sports on 1300 KLER, brought to you by your friends at Debco Construction, Clearwater Health and Rehabilitation of Cascadia, and Sunset Mart, as we head to the top of the 6th here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, Game 7 of the 2A state tournament, the semifinal matchup between the Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans. Maniacs with a 6-run lead of 17-11 coming into the inning. Here's Deegan Prince. Barlow back on the mound. First pitch, swinging a pop-up over and out of play. Naranjo giving chase to the net. Prince is 1 for 3 with a run scored. He had a single and scored in the 4th when the Trojans batted around. Waves that bat over his right shoulder. The 0-1 pitch got him on a curveball. 0-2. Barlow serves up the waist pitch. Swing and a base hit to left field off the bat of Prince. The leadoff base knock for Deegan Prince. his second hit of the day. And now here is Fuqua. I know Barlow would like to pick up and out before he faces the top of the order, which is where we will go after Fuqua. Top of the order has been tough today for the Trojans. Now he shows bunt, lays it down straight ahead. Barlow off the mound. Will fire to first in time. Give Fuqua a sacrifice bunt. One away as Prince moves to second. Now here comes Alex Hirai.
Number 10, Alex Hirai.
And Hirai was hit by a pitch, struck out, then walked twice. Picked up an RBI on one of those and scored on two of those occasions. First pitch from Dash is a fastball outside. 1-0. Orofino leading 17-11. But a man in scoring position for the Trojans. And the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Barlow very good at hitting his spots. Doesn't have overwhelming pace. The 1-1 pitch is going to hit Hirai. That is his second time getting plunked. Runners at first and second for Jackson Maddox. Maddox today is 1 for 3. He had a 2 RBI single in the fourth. Barlow's first pitch, fastball. This is for ball one. Couple of runners aboard at first and second for the Trojans. One away. Now the pitch, swing and a fly ball to shallow right field. Hudson on his horse will make the catch. Long way to go for Hudson, especially with the wind swirling around up there. You never know where the ball's going to end up. Makes a nice catch out there and right, and there's 2 away. Now here is Cooper Jones, and he's been red hot today. He's got 3 hits on the day. Couple RBI and a run scored. He's 3 for 4. It'd be a big out for Dash if he could pick up the third out here. First pitch is in the turf. Narano able to keep it close enough to hold the runners. 1-0. Cooper Jones, dangerous at the plate. Big breath for Barlow. Now fires to home. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1. Dash came in relief of Silas in the fourth. Now the 1-1 offering to Jones is low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second, 2 away. 17-11. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ground ball into the glove of Narano at third. Foot race to the bag. He'll get there first. And that will do it for the Trojans here in the 6th. As they are held scoreless on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave a couple out there. It is 17-11 Maniacs. When we come back in the home half of the 6th, it'll be our bottom third of the order. Gilmore, Christofferson, and Hudson due up after this.
If you were to look up Finke logging in the dictionary, you'd find a definition of hard-working men and women dedicated to making our forests multi-use, healthy, and sustainable. Finke Logging, proud backers of everything Orofino, including the baseball and softball teams participating in postseason play. Finke Logging is proud of all of our kids and their tremendous efforts they put forward in the classroom and on the ball field. Good luck, Maniacs. Bring home the hardware. We're all rooting for you. From Finke Logging, Orofino.
I've seen this movie before.
You have?
This is the part where all is lost and the hero searches for hope. Then a mysterious figure reminds her that she has the Farmer's Home Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, and that her home will be rebuilt regardless of her limits or if the cost of materials has gone up.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's Policy Perks. Wait, I didn't ruin the ending, did I?
Yeah, you did.
We are farmers. Bum, bum, bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
And welcome back once again. Bring home the win, Orofino. Sponsoring today's OHS broadcast for your friends at Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance, Bestfield Builder Supply, and Olive's Auto Parts. Ethan Gilmore leads things off against Julian Ponce. First pitch. Check swing, appeal up the third base line. He went. 1-1 the count to Ethan Gilmore. Now a curveball is low. Bounces way up in the air. That pitch, a fastball, is high. 2 balls and a strike to the Maniac designated hitter. Now the pitch fouled off. Looks like he fouled it off of his ankle. Ow. There were actually some other switch-ups defensively. He rides at third base. Cooper Jones at short, and a late swing on a curveball comes up empty, and Gilmore goes down on strikes. There is one away here. In the bottom of the 6th. Gavin Christofferson will step to the plate, looking for his first hit of the afternoon. First pitch misses for ball 1. He did reach when he walked back in the first. Struck out looking in the second. Bounced into a fielder's choice that ended the inning in the third. Now that pitch is high and pops off the glove of Nick Roberts behind the dish. Count goes to 2-0 to Christofferson. Waves that bat over his right shoulder. And that pitch bounces off of home plate. 3-0 to Christofferson. The whole Maniac team bleached their hair blonde for the tournament. I don't know whose idea it was, but team bonding. And the 3-0 is down low for ball 4. And there's a 1-out base runner for the Maniacs. Gavin Christofferson takes over at first base. Maniacs with a 6-run lead, 17-11. And looks as though we'll have Jake Runia coming out and running for Christofferson. So Runia at first. One away for Landon Hudson. Hudson looking for his first hit of the afternoon as well. First pitch is low to Hudson. 1-0. Aiden Olive is over on deck. Jager Tonavold in the hole. Maniacs hope to add to their cushion here. Runia the lead at first. Stepped on by Connell. Now the 1-0 pitch comes back high. 2-0. Hudson reached on an error in the first, then on the fielder's choice in the second. Bounced out the second in the fourth. Now that pitch, a strike on the inside edge. And then he struck out, but reached on an error by the catcher in the 5th. Now the 2-1 pitch comes back high and tight. 3-1 hitters count for Hudson. He's thinking he's going to get something that he can hit here. Rooney has the lead at first. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Full count to Landon Hudson. Here's the payoff pitch inside, and Hudson will toss the bat and head on down to first base. Rooney at the second, and that is drawing Coach Ball out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. 17-11 Maniacs. 2 on, 1 away. We're back at Halliwell Park after this.
Proud to support Orofino High School athletics are your friends at Sunset Mart on Michigan Avenue, Orofino. While listening to the Maniacs, swing by for a winning combo. Grab refreshing soda fountain drinks and mouth-watering cheeseburgers from our deli. Fuel up for the game or celebrate a Maniac victory with us. Sunset Mart, your go-to spot for convenience and community spirit. Visit us today. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your Orofino High sports backers, Sunset Mart.
Every spring it arrives, Idaho postseason high school baseball, softball, track and field, golf, and tennis. Debco Crushing is a proud sponsor of Maniac Athletics and wish boys and girls all the best as they wrap up their high school sports for the year. Orofino will compete against the best teams in Idaho 2A Division. Debco Crushing is also a fan of the cheer and dance squads who have worked tirelessly over this year. Debco Crushing, proud to back Orofino High School athletics and hope to see you in the stands cheering on all our kids.
And we're back once again here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, Game 7 of the 2A state tournament between the Orofino Maniacs and the Wendell Trojans. A high-scoring contest, 28 runs total between the two teams. Maniacs lead at 17-11. As the winner of this goes straight to the state championship to face the winner of Grangeville and Chalice Mackey following this contest. It's been quite a ball game here so far. And we have a pitching change. It is a southpaw coming in for the Wendell Trojans. Rex Watson taking his warm-up tosses, as we'll do it for Julian Ponce. And we'll see how that changes fielding-wise. Hirai is still over at third base, and Cooper Jones still at short. I'm not sure where Ponce is at, or if he stayed in defensively. I'm not. Could have been a straight switch. Here's Aiden Olive. First pitch fastball is high. Olive today, he is a 2 for 4 with a couple of runs scored. He's walked once. Actually, he's got 3 runs scored. Next pitch inside. Count goes to 2-0. Runners at first and second. Hudson at first. Jake Runia at second as he's running for Gavin Christofferson. Now the set and the 2-0 pitch. A strike coming back on the outside part of the plate. 2-1. Maniacs with a 6-run cushion. They'd love to add a couple more before going to the 7th. As a fastball is low, 3-1 count to Olive. Hitters count. He's licking his chops here, thinking he's going to get something to swing at. Now the set and the pitch is high for ball 4. That'll load up the sacks with Maniacs once again for Jager Tonnevold, who's been red hot at the plate. He's got 3 hits on the day. He's also walked a couple of times, scored thrice. And I did say thrice. Runia to third, Hudson to second. Now here is Tonnevold, lefty against lefty, and first pitch is inside, high and tight. Tonnevold backing away from it. Watson will set. Here's the pitch from the lefty, and that misses away. Something off speed. 2-0. Bases loaded, one away. The pitch to Tonnevold. A fastball for a strike at the letters on the inside corner. 2-1. Bodie Howell over on deck. Dash Barlow in the hole. Now the pitch and another strike. Evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watson battling his way back in. Runners take their leads. The 2-2 is outside. Ooh. And that's a called strike. All right. Well, Watson gets the strikeout. First time Jakers struck out today. That looked to be... All right, Bodie Howell at the plate. Got a couple RBI singles. First pitch. Wow. What? Well, the strike zone has changed. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses 4-1. That's clearly inside. Now the lefty sets and delivers the 1-1. It bounces in well in front of the dish. Gets away from McRoberts, but runners will hold. Count at 2-1. Howell sent a ball the other way last time up at the plate and brought in a run, as Oden had to play it on a hop. And Watson will step off. Taking signs from his battery mate, McRoberts, behind the dish. Bases loaded, 2 away, 17-11. Maniacs. Now the pitch to Howell, swinging a pop-up over and out of play. Count stays 2-2. Watson sets and delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away from McRoberts, and he'll just step on the dish, and that does it for the Maniacs here in the bottom of the 6th, as they are held scoreless on and no hits, no errors, and they leave them loaded. It is 17-11 Maniacs. When we come back, it will be Ponce, McRoberts, and Oden. Dangerous part of the order for the Trojans after this.
Today, your dollar needs to stretch a little further than previous. At Watson's Market Orofino, we invite our senior citizens to shop Thursdays. Every Thursday, receive a 10% discount on all your shopping. Senior Discount Day is Watson's Market Orofino's way of helping our community in times of flush or thin. For saving up and down every aisle, thank you for choosing Watson's Market Orofino.
Open 7 days a week and a 10% discount on Thursdays for seniors. Watson's Market Orofino.
Reader's Digest recently conducted a poll of travelers who have stayed at a hotel in their state, and it's no wonder that the Best Western Lodge at River's Edge Orofino was chosen by Idaho as the #1 lodge to rest your head. Relax and enjoy the many amenities the hotel has to offer. Indoor pool and hot tub, full complimentary breakfast, and stunning views of the Clearwater River. Plus, the lodge is within easy walking distance to downtown. The Best Western Lodge at River's Edge, backing the Orofino Maniacs.
Be sure to listen in at the conclusion of the ball game, as we will make the Pizza Factory Player of the Game announcement, where we award one Maniac for their excellence on the field of play with a certificate good for a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of their choice from our good friends at the Pizza Factory in Orofino. We'll also, of course, be taking a picture with them and putting it in the paper and on Facebook. They'll get their moment of fame. Maniacs 3 outs away from the state championship game against the winner of Cranesville and Chalice Mackey. But they got to get through the Wendell Trojans here in the top of the 7th. Here's Julian Ponce. First pitch bounces in from Dash Barlow back out on the mound. 1-0. Ponce today was hit by pitch, singled, brought across to a run, reached on an error, then flied out to right, or flied out to left, sorry. That pitch is high from Barlow. 2-0. Barlow working from the stretch. Stetson fires, swinging a chopper foul on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike to Julian Ponce. Dash has pitched well since he came in relief of Narano in the 4th. Fourth is when the Trojans made their move. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 4 strike 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Julian Ponce, 17-11, a 6-run lead for the Maniacs. The Trojans need to pick up 6 runs to extend the ball game. Now the pitch, swing and a flare out to right field. Arcing right is over the head of Landon Hudson all the way back to the wall. And extra bases for Ponce as he is digging for 3. He comes in with a stand-up triple. And Julian Ponce gave that one a ride. As Lucas McRoberts is due up to the plate. McRoberts was hit by pitch. Counts into a fielder's choice. And here's a swinging the ball towards the gap in right center. Aiden Olive diving for it. Didn't make the catch. Cochran is there to back him up. And that is going to be an RBI double off the bat of Lucas McRoberts as the Trojans get a run back. It is now 17-12. Runner at second, nobody away for Wyatt Oden. And I know Dash would like to end it before they get to the top of the order, as that's where things start to get real dicey. Here's a set down the first pitch. Bounces out of the glove of Narano, but keeps it close enough to hold the runner. Wyatt Oden reached on a fielder's choice in the first, singled and scored in the third, reached on an error and scored in the fourth, and slide out to center in the fifth. Dash checks on the runner. Now the 1-0 pitch is low. 4-2, 2-0. And the wind, an ever-present factor here at Halliwell Park. Kind of got to expect that here in Pocatello. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Barlow in there for a strike. That was right down the middle. Wyatt Oden, the starting right fielder for the Trojans. Barlow sets and delivers. Swing and a low flyer. Foul territory on the first base side. It'll drop foul. Count goes to 2-2. Started the inning off with a triple off the bat of Julian Ponce, and then a double from McRoberts. Scored him. A look at the runner. Now the pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Maniacs picked up the first out. That's got to feel good for Dash. Always the toughest one. Gunnar Jones will step to the plate. Runner at second. One away. First pitch to Jones is low. And Dash has been pitching from behind in the counts here so far in the inning. I know we'd like to change that. He's been missing low as he'll look the runner back to second. Jones is 1 for 4. And the fastball is low to Jones. 2-0. Orofino 17, Wendell Trojans 12. That pitch from Barlow in there for a strike. 2-1. Kind of a late call. I was wondering. I was like, where did that go? Now the 2-1 pitch, a curveball. He fouled it off his instep, I believe. That hurt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jones right up on the plate. Now the 2-2 pitch from Barlow, swinging a grounder foul on the third base side. Bit of a chopper. 2-2. Man aboard at second, 1 away. A run across in the frame already. Now the 2-2 pitch is high. Silas able to glove it. Full count to Gunnar Jones. Jones with a single and a run scored in the 4th. Deegan Prince coming up next. He's got a couple of hits. This would be a big out for Barlow. Now the payoff pitch to Jones, swinging a grounder left side. Nerano has it in the glove, fires across, and it is off of the glove of Christopherson. He's got it on the track. And to third, it goes McRoberts. I believe that actually hit Jones. As he reaches on the error. That's going to be a throwing error there. Seemed as though it was going to be a routine ball. I think he just thought about it a little bit too much. Now here comes Deegan Prince, who is 2 for 4. He singled his last 2 times up. Scored on one of those occasions. Maniacs up 17-12, but a couple of men aboard. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Big at-bat here. Here's the pitch. In on the hands, fouled back and out of play. I think that might be the first pitch strike of the inning for Dash. Runners at first and third, 1 away. 17-12 Maniacs. Here's the pitch, and strike 2. Dash jumps out to the 0-2 lead. This would be a huge one here if he could retire Prince. Dash will step off. Started off with a triple over the head of Hudson and right from Ponce. And a double. Here's the pitch. Waste pitch is low. Ball and 2 strikes. Slow walk back out to the hill from Barlow. Motions the coach. Dash will set and deliver, and laying off that curveball was Prince. 2-2. Silas is going to call for time and head out. Exchange a few words with Dash Barlow, again sending good thoughts to the Maniac student athletes competing at the track state championships. That is all day today. Silas back behind the dish. Counted 2-2. Dash sets and delivers the pitch. It bounces in. The runner takes off for second, and he is going to get in there safely. Runners at second and third now. Already 29 total runs between the two teams in this game. 17-12, couple more in scoring position for the Trojans. Full count to Deegan Prince. And the payoff pitch, swing and a base hit through the right side of the infield. No, Bodie Howell able to get there, and the short toss in time. That looked like it was going to get by, but Bodie was able to get there. The ball died a bit. And Prince goes down 4-3, but the run scores from third. To third goes Gunnar Jones. It's now 17-13, but Wendell down to their final out. 1 out away. Maniacs 1 out away from the state championship. Fuquay is hit. And not sure why the runner was coming home from third, but Fuquay got hit and is back around to the top of the order. That is not something that Barlow wanted. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Top of the order, Alex Herai. Barlow sets and delivers the first pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone on the inside corner. Nicely placed from Barlow. Don't want to give Herai anything to hit. Dash is one of those guys that tries to play his spot. That pitch dies before the plate. 1-1. Herai has walked twice today and been hit by pitch twice. He also struck out swinging once. Big breath from Barlow. Delivers the 1-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball center field. Adenal is backing up and makes the catch. The Maniacs are headed to the state championship. They defeat the Wendell Trojans 17-13 here in the semifinals. 30 runs between these two teams, but the Maniacs do what needs to get done and make it to the state championship game. Of course, they've been playing this season for the late Drew Hanna, someone that they wish with every fiber of their being was here on the field with them. They've been playing this season for him. And they have their state title hopes still alive here as they take down the Wendell Trojans in the semifinal round, 17-13. It is time to take our first post-game break, but keep it right here. We have some individual statistics, an interview with Coach Scotty Tonavold, and more coming up after this.
Back pain is one of the most common causes for patients seeking emergency care. At Peak Physical Therapy, our team of professionals are dedicated to helping you achieve maximal function results in body movements, helping you avoid the need for emergency care. Peak therapists can help with lifestyle choices, including walking, strength training, changing posture, and other movements to help you today. Stop by on Michigan Avenue and ask about a free consultation that will help to change your life today.
Hi there, it's Corky with Les Schwab Tires, and I'd like to tell you something I love about our history. 70-some years ago, we set the standard for tire service with values that come from the heart. Treat your customers like family and earn their trust. Never sell anyone a thing they don't need. Put safety first and customers will follow. That's how we did business then, and it's how we do it now. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
We're spring ready. How about you? This is Harold Curley from your Best Built Builder Supply. Through these spring months, you'll find great deals on everything you need for your springtime gardening. Lawn and garden hand tools, shovels, rakes, and hoses economically priced. Select varieties of garden seed packs or flower and vegetables. And Miracle Grow potting mix and garden soil. If you need it, we have it at Best Built Builder Supply, Highway 12, Orofino.
When your list of outdoor cleanup chores seems a little overwhelming, take the easy way out with Steel. The Steel line of trimmers will knock down any hillside or edge your lawn in record time. The Steel FS91R gas-powered trimmer with loop handle is now sale priced at $299.99. Or save even more with the Steel FS56R string trimmer, a low $199.99. Make quick work of all your lawn care needs with the Steel brand of trimmers found today at Olive's Auto Parts, Michigan Avenue, Orofino.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And welcome back to the Maniac post-game show following Game 7, the semifinal round of the 2A state tournament from Halliwell Park in Pocatello, and the Maniacs survive a shootout against the Wendell Trojans, winning this one 17-13. And the win goes, I believe, to Dash Barlow, as the game was tied up when he came in for Silas Narano. So no decision for Silas as he goes 3 2/3, giving up 10 runs on 8 hits, while walking 3 and striking out 5. Dash goes the final 3 1/3, giving up the 3 runs on 5 hits, while striking out 2 with no walks. As for the line score, the Maniacs with 17 runs on 14 hits, 6 Wendell Trojan errors. They left 12 out on the sack. And for the Wendell Trojans, 13 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors and 11 left out on the sacks. And I'm thinking that we're going to have Coach Tonnevold over here for a post-game interview, but I'm not positive. We'll take another post-game break, and we'll see when we get back right after this.
It happens every May, postseason high school baseball and softball. And every year, the Orofino Maniacs are always right in the thick of it. Atkinson Distributing is proud to support the rich tradition of Orofino High School athletics and hopes you'll get out and watch the next game. Orofino will be fighting for the Idaho Class A state title, and with you cheering in the stands, the Maniacs will be winners. Atkinson Distributing, where you'll find quality Chevron fuels with Techron, diesel, and home heating oils backing OHS Athletics.
When electrical problems occur at your home or business, it's best left to a professional to assure your safety. Call on the knowledgeable and experienced team of Innovative Electric Services. In Orofino, Innovative Electric can give you a free estimate with competitive pricing to do everything from service calls to new construction. Serving Orofino and all the surrounding areas with honest and timely work, call Innovative Electric at 476-3321. Backing the Maniacs all throughout the postseason, Innovative Electric Services, Orofino.
Proud to support Orofino High School athletics are your friends at Sunset Mart on Michigan Avenue, Orofino. While listening to the Maniacs, swing by for a winning combo. Grab refreshing soda fountain drinks and mouth-watering cheeseburgers from our deli. Fuel up for the game or celebrate a Maniac victory with us. Sunset Mart, your go-to spot for convenience and community spirit. Visit us today. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your Orofino High sports backers, Sunset Mart.
Every spring it arrives, Idaho postseason high school baseball, softball, track and field, golf, and tennis. Debco Crushing is a proud sponsor of Maniac Athletics and wish boys and girls all the best as they wrap up their high school sports for the year. Orofino will compete against the best teams in Idaho 2A Division. Debco Crushing is also a fan of the cheer and dance squads who have worked tirelessly over this year. Debco Crushing, proud to back Orofino High School athletics, and hope to see you in the stands cheering on all our kids.
And we welcome you back here once again to Halliwell Park in Pocatello following the Maniacs semifinal victory over the Wendell Trojans 17-13, and that was a heck of a ball game as the Trojans started things off hot, picking up 3 runs in the first inning, but the Maniacs fired right back as they picked up 6 runs in their half of the first. Then Wendell with 1 in the second. Orofino did damage in the second with another 4 runs. Wendell tacked on another in the third as they continued to hang around, as did Orofino, but Wendell made their big move in the fourth when they picked up a 6th spot. Then they were scoreless in the next 2 innings before picking up 2 runs there in the 7th, and Orofino had 3 runs in each, the 4th and the 5th, and then were able to do enough to advance on to the state championship game, and they will face the winner of the upcoming contest between Grangeville and Chalice and Mackey. Wouldn't it be fun to have a couple of Central Idaho League teams representing in the state championship? That is definitely a good possibility. Time to take another post-game break. Keep it right here. We'll go over some individual hitting statistics and, of course, Pizza Factory Player of the Game announcement. All of that and more coming up after this.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic Pierce, are proud to help support the mission of our local high schools and their student athletes. And that's to not only be tops on the field of play, but to be academically sound in the classroom as well, taking care of the needs of our athletes and their families. Clearwater Valley Hospital and Orofino Health Clinic, along with Pioneer Medical Clinic, staffed by only the best family practice physicians and physician assistants.
Yard care is made easy when you pick up the power of a steel blower, grass trimmer, or chainsaw from Olive's Auto Parts. Take a look today at the full line of steel trimmers, including the new battery-operated Steel FSA 80R. Lightweight, yet packs a punch with the same string and head as the steel gas-operated trimmers, now $349.99. Complete with battery and charger, the Steel FSA 80R is available today at Olive's Auto Parts, Michigan Avenue, Orofino.
If you were to look up Finke logging in the dictionary, you'd find a definition of hard-working men and women dedicated to making our forests multi-use, healthy, and sustainable. Finke logging, proud backers of everything Orofino, including the baseball and softball teams participating in postseason play. Finke Logging is proud of all of our kids and their tremendous efforts they put forward in the classroom and on the ball field. Good luck, Maniacs. Bring home the hardware. We're all rooting for you from Finke Logging Orofino.
Plans on building a new home, garage, or adding on to your current business? Call on a name you've come to trust, Barlow Quality Trust. Call Barlow Quality Trust for a free estimate at 435-4348. For commercial, residential, and farm buildings, build them to last with the help of Barlow Quality Truss. Engineered and TPI inspected, Barlow Quality Truss Incorporated. We offer free delivery within a 100-mile radius of Orofino, as well as competitive rates on our boom service. Barlow Quality Truss, backing high school athletics.
This season, Hanson Garage Orofino is proud to salute the grit and determination of our local high school baseball and softball teams as they step to the plate for the 2A championship. Swing for the fences, Orofino. Whether you're sliding into home or making that game-winning catch, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when it's time for your vehicle to hit a home run, trust Hanson Garage Orofino for top-notch service and unbeatable deals. Hanson Garage, we're more than a dealership, we're a community. Go Maniacs!
Calling all Orofino Maniac alumni, it's postseason baseball and softball, and time to show your support. Debco Construction is proud to back the blue and white Maniac teams and thanks them for all their hard work battling their way into postseason play. The most trusted commercial general contractors in the Pacific Northwest, Debco Construction is committed to improving the transportation and utility infrastructure throughout the Pacific Northwest. Join us as we cheer on the Maniacs to baseball and softball glory, Orofino.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
By now you've heard of Orofino's finest lunch buffet. All-you-can-eat Pizza Factory buffet, filled with pizza, breadsticks, fresh green salad makings, and fruits. But did you know with the purchase of 9 lunch buffets, you'll get the 10th free? Ask for your 10-punch card with your next visit to the Pizza Factory and begin saving today. Free lunch from the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
And welcome back once again, the Maniac Baseball postgame show here on AM 13 KLER. Also, like to thank our listeners on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM, for tuning in as the Maniacs will win their state semifinal against the Wendell Trojans 17-13 in advance to the state championship to face the winner of the upcoming ball game between Grangeville and Chalice Mack. You have a couple things left to attend to. The hitting statistics for the Maniacs. Aiden Olive in the leadoff spot. He was 2 for 5 with a couple of walks, a stolen base, and 3 runs scored. Jaker Tonavold was 3 for 4 with a couple of walks, 4 runs scored, along with that stolen base. Bodie Howell 2 for 5 with 2 RBI and 3 runs scored. Dash Barlow playing extremely well out of the cleanup spot. He was 3 for 3 with 2 RBI, 4 runs scored, 2 walks. And then Silas Narano was 2 for 2, 5 ribbies with a triple in there, also a stolen base and 2 runs scored. Quentin Narano hitting well behind Silas, 2 for 5 with an RBI, stolen base and a run scored. Ethan Gilmore in the 7th spot was 0 for 4 with a walk. Gavin Christofferson 0 for 3 with 2 walks. Landon Hudson 0 for 4 with a walk and a run scored. We have one thing left to cover. That's today's Pizza Factory Player of the Game award. And, of course, so many guys tossing their hat in the ring. But and there's a lot of people that would go a different way. You could definitely make a great case for either Jager Tonavold or Silas Narano, but I think that the guy in the cleanup spot who was just Mr. Steady literally was on base every single plate appearance. That's Dash Barlow. Dash goes 3 for 3 with the 2 RBI, 4 runs scored, so he accounts for 6 runs by himself, the 2 walks. He came in and pitched well in the end of the ball game behind Silas Narano, kind of long release there. He inherited a bases-loaded jam and was able to get the Maniacs out of it with a tie ball game. And so congratulations, Dashel Barlow, for your effort to receive a certificate good for personal pizza, a medium soft drink of your choice from our good friends at the Pizza Factory in Orofino. And plus, you get to compete for a state championship coming up tomorrow. And speaking of that, we hope that you will tune in tomorrow as the Maniacs play the winner of Grangeville and Chalice Mackey for the state title. Pre-game will be at 12:40, first pitch at 1 o'clock, of course, right here on AM 13 KLER and our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. So please tune in and support these Orofino Maniac students, athletes that have worked so hard to get to this point. And, of course, they've been playing this season for Drew Hanna. They've been living like Drew. And it is definitely living light through to make it to the state championship. So big congratulations to the Orofino Maniacs for their storybook season so far, and they'll look to finish it off in true story fashion tomorrow in the state championship game. A big thank you to my in-studio engineer, Philip Lamont. Great job getting us in and out of the breaks as always. Also a thank you to everyone here at Halliwell Park in Pocatello, helping me chase down all of my papers as the wind just blowing them everywhere. And just a big help from everyone. That wraps up our broadcast today. Once again, thank you everyone for listening in, and I hope you'll tune in tomorrow. That's it for now. I'm CJ Thompson, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow from the state championship.
KLER would like to thank you for listening in today to another Orofino High School Athletics presentation of Maniac Baseball. Today's game has been brought to you by many fine community backers, and they thank you for supporting your local kids. We hope you'll continue to listen in for more Idaho 2A classification Maniac Baseball. Orofino High School Baseball, a Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation on KLER.